G'day and welcome back to your daily dose of Karens, Kevins, and their crazy, no good, silly, idiotic public freakouts. Here with your host, me, the Australian idiot who doesn't know any better. For something, I don't know. Here's the clips, let's get into them. Here we have a bunch of parents who are playing getaway driver for their kids in order to TP other people's houses. And when they get caught out from it by the person who lives in that house, this happens. Here's the clip.
You guys are adults.
Yeah.
You think this is a cool thing to do?
It's a fun thing to do.
It's fun.
Yes.
So you think I'm going to have fun cleaning it up?
No, you're going to make your kids clean it up.
No, I'm not. You're going to go clean it up. As a matter of fact, I'll call the police for vandalism, and you're going to be the one going to jail. You're an adult.
We're not going to jail.
Okay, but you understand it's vandalism. You understand that, right?
We're not throwing eggs at your house.
Oh, really?
It's toilet paper.
What's your name?
They've been doing it since the 70s. Come on.
So it's okay. You're an adult.
I
This
am
is
an adult.
this is okay to you.
It's a fun thing that kids
How do you know my son Justin?
The kids know them from school.
From school.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm an adult. Okay? And I would never go TP somebody's house. It's very childish. Kids do that stuff, not adults.
Yeah. The kids.
And you guys are adults.
We didn't toilet paper. The kids toilet paper. We're driving kids.
Okay. You know what? I have the license plate. I'll deal with it.
Yes, it can be said that this is a harmless little prank. It's not really going to cause any problems, except for all the toilet paper that is going to just be thrown out because of, it was thrown everywhere. It's still glittering, whatever. It's rubbish now. Moving along from that part of it. But you should understand as parents that yes, you can partake in this madness by helping your kids get around, but you should also be willing to accept consequences if you get caught. Because you should know that there are consequences if you get caught. Because this is technically vandalism. Is this guy behind the camera being a bit over the top about it? Maybe. I'll let you decide that one truthfully. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's like, you're TPing a house. It's a funny prank and all, but if it's not someone you know and are friendly with, then expect problems to ensue if you get caught. It's just how it goes. This clip is a very interesting one. So this person who's in front of the camera, the girl, I'm not 100% sure, is supposedly the receptionist here, is meant to be in charge whenever the managers aren't around. At least that's according to them. Quote from the managers that are in charge when they are around. And this guy here is not exactly happy with how they decide to treat the workplace and decides that, you know what, I've had enough. I'm going to confront them about this entire issue. And here's the clip.
You can leave desk.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
I'm not supposed. I'm not even supposed to leave.
You can
for
do
towels.
something. You can do something.
I'm not supposed to leave.
You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing.
Fine.
I gotta do my
desk.
job. I gotta do my job. My job is to make sure everything is done.
Yes, exactly.
That's what I'm doing.
And take my request that I can't do.
No. It's not take care of your because you're not no manager. I keep telling you that.
Yes, I am.
You're not a manager. No, you're not.
I am the manager on duty when no one else is here.
You're not no manager on duty. There's no manager on duty. Only manager that come here is from 7 to 3. So what are you talking about?
So after them, I become manager.
No, you're not a manager.
Yes, I am.
You're a receptionist who take check-in and check-outs. That's it. That's all you do.
So ask
If
Andrea
you want to
then.
do something,
ask Jamie.
Listen, if you want to do something, get up and do it. I'm doing my job. I have a job to do too.
Okay, then leave.
I have a job to do too.
If you have a different job to do,
I'll leave
then
when
leave.
it's when it's 11 o'clock. That's when I leave.
Yeah, that's when I leave
You don't tell
too.
me when to leave. You don't tell me when to leave.
But you leave whenever you want to anyway.
You're not a manager. You're not a manager.
You leave whenever you want to anyway.
You're not a manager. Do you understand? Get that through your head.
No, because I have been told I am manager on duty.
Who told you that?
Jamie.
Jamie told you that?
Yes.
Jamie did not tell you that.
And Andrea.
Jamie,
and everybody else.
No, they did not
when
tell you that.
they leave, I am manager.
They said you're in charge to take care, make sure everything is okay.
In charge means manager.
No, you're not no manager. You're in charge to make sure check-ins and check-out it goes right. You're not no manager.
Okay.
You're not no manager.
Okay.
So take care of what you got to take care out here and stop trying to act like you know everything because you don't know everything.
No, I don't, and
No,
I've
you
never
don't.
said that
No,
I
you
do.
don't. You call me on the radio for bullshit to plugging people
because
TV.
that's what you're
You go do
supposed
it.
to do.
No, I don't. You go do it. You go do it. Stop being lazy.
I'm not lazy.
Stop
I can't
being
leave the
lazy.
damn desk.
Stop being lazy. Stop being lazy. You can't leave the desk.
No, I can't.
You don't leave the desk when you go sit your ass down there right there? What are you doing? Leaving the desk, right? What are you doing?
No, I'm not, because I'm right
You're
here.
sitting right there. What are you doing?
Eating or doing something that
You're
I am
in the
bodily
lobby.
function.
What is that? What is that over there?
Being in the lobby, that is being at the desk.
No, that's not being at the desk. You sound stupid. You sound stupid right now. If
Are
you're
you
sitting over
recording
there,
me?
you're not
Or are you
at the
recording?
desk. If you're sitting over there, you're not at the desk.
Okay, but what am I doing when I'm there?
You're
I'm
over there having a
eating.
good conversation, talking with your girlfriends and boyfriends and cousins and them. That's what you're doing.
You don't know.
While I'm cleaning. And I'm doing my
and
job.
You're not here to get all of the bullshit that I get.
Listen, at the end of the day, do your job. Get up
I have
and
been
do
doing
something.
my job.
You know, it'd be an easy solution to this entire mess for a problem that seemingly has blown way out of proportion. Get the supposed manager involved to go to talk to both of you at the same time and make it clear what they can and can't do, and if they're actually in charge when they're not around or not. It seems completely unnecessary and obtuse, but you know, considering the situation has blown up already to this degree, then I think that's necessary. I don't know what he's getting his information from and why he's claiming that they don't have that jurisdiction, but they're claiming that, oh, well, I've been told that when they're not around, I'm in charge, which in theory makes them effective manager, quote unquote. I'm guessing there'll still be things that they can't do when compared to the normal manager, but they've been told that they're effectively in charge, so I don't know. It literally becomes a question of, okay, if you're having these issues, why haven't you gone to your supposed managers about this? And if you have, what have you gotten from them? And if you have and you've gotten not what you want from them, then why are you now going off with your co-worker when you've already gone to your manager about it and they've decided not to do anything about it? I don't know, this seems all ridiculously stupid and so unnecessary, but here we are. This clip's a little bit intriguing. So this person behind the camera here works in a multi-floor office complex, and she's decided to go to the toilet. But instead of using the toilet on her floor, whether there is one on her floor or not is the other question, she's gone down a floor or up a floor, gone to a different floor in order to use a bathroom. Anyway, when she's come out, someone from one of the offices in this floor has come out to confront her about using that bathroom. Here's the clip.
Can I ask who you report to so that I can call the law firm to?
Yep, I just told him that.
Okay.
I can't use this bathroom because of what?
Because
Because of what?
Your floor bathroom.
Why do I have to stay on my floor? Because of what? Why?
Why would you not stay on your floor?
Why do I have to stay on my floor as a bathroom? I can use the bathroom. They know me particularly. What you mean me particularly what?
I asked you to please not use our bathroom.
I can use whatever bathroom I want to use. This is the law firm I work. This is look. Please contact security. I work here. You sound stupid. Yeah, please go down there. Thank you. Tell him I'm taking a shit in this bathroom.
Honestly, this is one of those things where I would defer on what actually happens with the bathrooms here. Do the owners of this building hire out a company to clean and manage the toilets inside of this building? Or do the people who are leasing out the offices have to manage the toilets themselves? I've worked in multiple complexes like this before. A very long time ago, several years ago, when I did an apprenticeship at a game studio, the first building that we at was a multi-office complex. It was like a 2-story building where there was only toilets on the second floor. Everyone in the building who used the building for offices and stuff along those lines used those same toilets, and those toilets were managed and cleaned by the owners of the building itself, none of the actual companies that are leasing out the offices that they're using. This could be the case here, or it could be the case that when they lease out this floor for office space, they're also leasing out the toilets that are there as well, and they are in charge of managing those toilets. I don't know. Here we have an old guy who reversed accidentally back into someone else's car, and when it turns out that he's actually done some form of damage to that person's car, he tries to get the person to give them $300 because they can't afford to deal with another crash in their record.
How are you trying to bribe me for money though?
So I'm saying I'm not trying to bribe you, I just don't want to take advantage of anybody.
But you're saying you're gonna lie and say that I hit you, but you backed into me?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because I can't afford to have another accident on my record.
But you say you're gonna lie on me?
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Because I can't afford to not lie. I can't afford to not say that you hit me.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm not gonna, okay.
So you decide if you want to go to the bank, if you want to call the police, and I'll lie. That's your options. $300.
Okay. I'm okay with the 300. I'm gonna call the police.
Okay, you're old, man. So, in my understanding, you're at that age where maybe it's not the greatest idea for you to continue driving. Especially if, in this video, you state you can't afford to deal with another crash on your record. Then why you why are you not being like 10 times more careful and more aware of your surroundings so you don't get yourself in an accident that you're clearly at fault in? Like, why do you keep going on? Like, genuinely, it's a question. If you can't afford to be at fault in a crash anymore, then why aren't you 10 times more careful so you don't do something as simple as reversing into someone else's car? It's not that hard, man. It really isn't. And also, to the woman driving your car, I hope that you had a dash cam to prove that, yeah, he reversed into you. Like, yeah, he's probably now going to try and lie and get out of this situation as much as he can. I hope you won. I hope that his lying didn't work and he now has to deal with the consequences of his actions. But this is why I'm always going to state, have a dash cam. Literally. Save you in cases like this. You've got evidence that proves, yep, he reversed into me. It doesn't matter how much he lies and tries to pretend that he didn't do that. You've literally got video evidence. Granted, in this case, you've also recorded him telling you that he's going to make up a lie so he doesn't have to deal with the consequences of his actions, but, you know, it's just good to have the backup, you know? Here we've got a Karen who attempts to pick a fight with another family at the local pool because they don't believe they live in this neighborhood.
Away because I wasn't filming you. I wasn't filming you.
Okay, we're in the public pool.
I understand.
We live here.
You want to sit here and film me with your
What else
camera
will
right
we
now?
give the day? That's the dumbest.
You guys are in our neighborhood.
You literally, this is our neighborhood too.
Don't.
Okay.
Okay?
Man,
Don't. You have a tripod posted in a public pool.
That's beyond.
Okay? Do not me. Don't sit there and film me with your stupid camera and film
And
my
then this
kids.
is where I'm gonna insert where the tripod is at.
I don't give a shit. I
That's
want to know
fine.
where you live at.
That's fine.
Where do you live at?
I'm not telling you.
You and the
bro, yo, kid.
Get her away from my stuff before I hit her again. Get her away from my.
Please, I'm trying to get y'all back.
Can you please, Nyla,
back
call
up.
the cops. Nyla, call the cops. Nyla, call the cops. Cause this bitch is drunk at the pool or on some type of. You just hit him?
Babe, stop, babe.
You just hit all the cops. This
Please,
bitch is
go.
crazy.
All I'm asking y'all, please go.
Yeah, get your wife. Get your wife.
Please, I'm trying to, that's what I'm trying
Please,
to do the whole
we've
time.
been asking you to stop. We've been
They
asking you to
can't
stop.
I don't, look, I'm keep trying to.
Like, is she at the pool with her own kid? Is she drunk?
I don't
I
know.
can't make this up. Can you relax, Nyla? Watch Fancy. Girl, please. You want to do it? You don't know where the
Girl, yes, they deleted my video and said it went against community guidelines for bullying harassment, but I was bullied and harassed in the video. So I'm about to repost it in the same video, but I want TikTok to see and hear me. I am not harassing, I am not bullying no one. I cannot control what people comment underneath. This video is just for my story time purposes. Don't condone violence. I don't condone bullying, harassment, all that good gist. So please don't take this video down, please.
We came to the complex. We're not telling you. We're not telling you. We're not telling you where we live at. So get the kids in the car so you can leave. Back up. Okay. I'm trying to. You keep talking to me. How else would I have gotten in here? Okay. No, retarded. This is the definition of retarded. We literally live. Listen. What we're gonna do is just ignore them.
If my daughter
We're not answering any of
my
the
daughter
questions.
goes over there.
Why would you do that? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? That's my property. That's my property. Why would you do that? That's my property. That's my fucking property. Back up.
I'm not 100% sure how much I'm going to actually censor of this clip depending on how YouTube filters it whenever I go to attempt to upload this, but just depending on what is taken. Basically, in the final clip there, she looks to attempt to push the person recording over, knock her phone out of her hand into the pool, and other things along those lines. Fails miserably and almost causes a massive fight between multiple other people that are also there trying to not let this confrontation go any further than what it already has. And my ultimate question is, why are you getting so worked up over this? Like, why is it that much of an issue to you that you have to attempt to cause a fight with someone over it? I get it. If people don't live in the area and they using the pool that is given to the people who live in the area, it is a very annoying and frustrating problem. But at the same time, auto-assuming people that you don't think live in the area because either they don't look like they fit in or they don't seem like they are well off enough to be able to live in such an area is just the worst thing to do. And all you need to do is like ask questions like, oh, do you live in the, hey, so you live in the area too, eh? So yeah, and then move on. There's no need to turn into anything along the lines that happen in this clip here because it is completely unnecessary. Like, I hope that the people recording in this clip actually took this to the police, potentially attempted to get some form of charge. I don't know. I don't know if it would even be worth the time and effort, but it's just like people like this shouldn't... They need to at least learn something, learn a lesson at some point about being like this. Here we got a guy who decides to get the manager of a store just to see if he can find out if he can use a certain bill that has half of it torn off and not currently usable, or there, or something along those lines.
Justin, and you're the salary manager?
No, I'm lost prevention, but I was trying to figure out what was it that you needed.
Oh, I'm trying to find out about spending a bill. I was supposed to speak to a specific manager about
Spending
it.
a bill?
Yes, sir. See if I can find it here. Yeah, this salary manager, I think, is supposed to be speaking to. So corporate told me, instructed me to speak to.
But I'm confused as to what you mean spending a bill. That's why.
Well, I'm trying to find out if you guys will take it. Is what I'm asking.
Oh, what kind of bill is it?
Is it $20 bill?
Yeah, why? I mean, why?
Well, let's see. It was in my pocket just a second.
There shouldn't be any reason we wouldn't take it.
Yeah, look, it's a $20 bill.
Oh, because it's ripped.
Well, yeah, but you know, you get ripped bills all the time, so.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you have the other half of the bill?
Well, I know where this question is going, so I need to speak to the salary manager regarding that bill because he's apparently the one who's in control of all the dollar bills. I mean, either it's a yes or a no.
Well, I don't. I mean, I don't have the answer. That's why I'm asking.
Sure.
Do you have the?
No, I mean, if you don't have any authority over it, then that's fine.
Yeah, I don't, but I can try to find somebody.
That's what I need. Yeah, that's fine.
Figure out. That's probably what they're gonna ask you. So.
Sure. How you doing? Doing all right today? I'm good, thank you. I'm recording, by the way. I already made him aware and shit. Hold it. So they told me to say. I mean, like, I'm gonna hang around. I'd rather you not walk off with my bill, though. So, sure. Well, you know, I got it on video, so that's fine. You can take it if you like. That's fine. But if you could just get verification, I just want to find out if I can spend it or not. I know. Yes. I called corporate. They told me. I just spoke to someone from corporate.
Hi, how are you, sir?
Told me it shouldn't be a problem with me in court. How you doing, ma'am? I'm trying to spend that. Will you take that?
No, sir.
All
We
right.
can't take partial bills.
Like, what if I had like just a teeny little?
No, we have to have the whole entire bill.
Like, what's the minimum you'll take taken off of a
if
bill?
a corner, like if something was torn off like this, maybe yes.
Can you give me like like a guesstimate? If I can find the other part of the bill, see if it's still good.
Take it on the way around the street. They can get another.
I'm actually on foot. I can't get around. So tell me, if I found part of this bill and put it back together with tape, what would you? What would
they
be?
would take it.
Well, no, I mean like, what if the other part doesn't have a full? You know, it's not complete. So like, could you like give me an explanation? What would be a good bill? I just want a general rundown what you accept as bills. So you said a little part, full dollar bill. So
Now, if
like, do
this
you have a
was-
percentage of value
just listen.
for how much
If
can be
this was
removed?
torn off, maybe yes.
Okay, so like 1/52nd percentage
No,
of.
we want 100%.
You want 100%.
100% of this
Okay,
bill.
Tira?
I can't say it's Tyra.
Tyra, I'm recording. I'm sorry. They should have let you know when I walked in. I let somebody know. But so you only take 100% bills.
Correct.
Okay, so if anybody walks in here with less than 100%
I'm
of the
not talking
bill.
about anybody. I'm just telling you right now, we're not going to take your bill, and that's the final answer.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to be clear. I'm not trying to be argumentative. I just want to make sure I know specifically what you mean
So
when you
since
say.
you're recording, you can rewind it, and I said no the first time.
I'm not asking for a no, man. I'm asking. I know you said no. I just want to know the specific. No, I know you're not going to take it. That's not what I'm asking.
So you can Google to see what.
It's actually 51% of the bill makes it legal tender.
See, but we're not taking it because it's not even over. Like it's not 100%, and we're gonna take 100%.
Okay, well that's fine because you're in charge of that, so I understand. Well, all right. Well, thank you.
All right, thank you.
You'll take
Have
care.
a great day.
All right, good luck keeping your job.
I gotta love how at the end there he's just like, well, good luck keeping your job then. As the clip ends, just very under his breath. It's just kind of a bit of an arsehole move. Yes, if less than 50% of the note is damaged, like if less than 50% of it is unidentifiable, it is still technically legal tender. Though, from what I can gather online with what happens in America, stores still have the right to refuse notes based on certain quality, certain damage, or even just if they're massive notes like $100 bills, they might not accept them because they may not have the change to actually give you the change back for the massive note. So they do have the right to refuse certain notes that are damaged or are too big. But this is where you go to the bank and then have them give you a clean note, a note that isn't damaged, in return for your still technically legal tender but heavily damaged note. Because then they will take that note out of circulation so that this damaged note doesn't keep getting more damage, and so people have better notes and things on those lines. But stores can just refuse to take certain notes if they're damaged or stuff like that. Here in Australia, it works as if 80% of it's missing, then it's no longer legal tender, which is very interesting to see how the rules are slightly different here. But that's what I can get from reading online. It has to be less than 50% of the notes unidentifiable, and your best option is usually just to go to your local bank and swap notes there. In this next clip, we've got a Karen who's effectively snitching on an 8-year-old child for selling water without a permit.
Men don't want to let a little girl sell some water. She calling police on an 8-year-old little girl. You can hide all you want. The whole world gonna see you, boo.
Yeah, and illegally selling water without a permit? Yeah.
On my property.
It's not your property.
I mean, I guess it's technically could be classed as illegal, but who the hell cares? An 8-year-old selling water for like what, a dime? Like, come on. Is next we've got another Karen complaining about people parking on their driveway.
Get your whose car that is? This is my car, yes. This is my car on our driveway. Oh, then why can you guys do it then?
This is hers.
Yeah, and this is ours. So what's your point? What's your point?
Somebody parked over there and she parked.
You guys park all day there. What are you talking about? This is my driveway. I park
back where the parking is.
Right.
Then why don't you go back there and park there too? This is my side of the property. I don't have to move anywhere.
Come on out.
Yeah, the cop is coming out.
Good.
Go.
They'll tell you to move your car.
Yeah, they're gonna tell you to move your car.
This is her driveway.
This is our driveway. What the hell is your problem?
That's just like both hypocritical and also just like rules for you, but not for me. You have to park out in the road and you can't park on your driveway, but I can park on my driveway however much I like. This pair here go through the self-serve checkout. They do end up printing a receipt, but anyway, as they're leaving, they don't bother to show the receipt to the Walmart person at the door. He's not happy with that. Ultimately, police are called, and then this thing in this section ensues.
Hey,
You are.
You sure the
are.
You're not detaining me, touching my Get out of my way.
I'm not getting out of
Yes, you are. Really, get out of my way.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch my
This
girl,
merchandise, I don't know if it's paid
I
for.
paid for it.
Call 911. I don't give a He's a police officer off
So you
duty.
wanna- So you interfere with my investigation right now?
Man, I know
Nobody's
the person
been
involved,
Put your
buddy.
hand behind your back.
Don't touch me.
All right.
Don't touch me, bro.
All right.
I'm recorded all, baby. Don't worry. I'm recorded all.
You don't get lost here, buddy, because I paid for all my It's right here.
It's on the counters that we check with.
It doesn't matter. This isn't Sam's.
Then why do you have the option? Why the f do you have the option on your self-checkout to get an email or print the receipt? Why do you have that option? Why do you have that option? I'm your motherfucking manager. Why do you have the option?
Accusing me of stealing this. Yes, you are. By checking.
Why do you have the option on
I have a receipt right here. I paid for my items. I paid for my items. I paid for my items. You see what they're doing here? I paid for it. This isn't Sam's Club. I'm a member of Sam's Club. It's right here in my hands.
So how do you want to handle this?
Take the receipt.
So show me the receipt. How about
It's
that?
in my motherfucking hand.
Like a man.
He is your, who the f are you talking to like that?
No, I'm not.
Just because.
How do you want to handle this?
I'm
Who the f do you think you're talking to?
What's your name and rank?
Who do you think you're calling a man?
Officer Norrington, I'm letting you see it.
Believe me, I'm seeing it.
Look at the receipt in my hand for the
It's going to be on
15
Facebook, everywhere on Facebook.
It's on the cash register that we check receipts.
Okay, then why on your self-checkout do you give me the option to print my receipt or email it? Why is that an option?
Show me your receipt like a man. Do you not see the coffee cup that's in the same hand as the damn receipt? Mate, are you blind, stupid, or dumb? No. Actually, no. What was actually happening here is this police officer was baiting him into doing something that he can actually charge him for. Because he knew that he can't show him the receipt because right now the officer's holding down one of his two hands and he's got the coffee and a receipt in the other hand. There's really only one solution to this problem. Drop the cup and hope you don't lose the receipt as well, or throw the cup at the police officer because he's being a complete and utter asshat. That's probably what he's thinking. He doesn't want to do it the reasonable way. Even though the guy's showing the receipt in his hand, he's just holding a coffee cup as well, and the police officer just can't be stuffed grabbing the receipt and actually looking at it himself. No. The person who owns the receipt must show him the receipt the way he wants to be shown the receipt. He can't just take it for himself and look at it. He just, what a dick. I hope you sued him and got some fat stacks of cash out of this situation. I'm sure you've noticed lately there's been a lot of issues coming with planes, whether they be delayed, cancelled, or various other potential issues, and of course, as things go, people are getting more and more upset with it every time it happens. So this flight attendant here decided to get ahead of that curve when this flight gets delayed a bit.
Completed what he needed to complete, he's filling out the paperwork, and then we can go. So I need everybody to return to their seats if they can, so that we can go, so that there is no extra holdup on us leaving. Now, as far as the flight attendants, we are literally in this with y'all. We had a layover that we all wanted to go to. It got snatched from us. So just like a lot of y'all are missing some connections, we're missing our layover as well. So we are in it with you. We are trying to go so that we can get y'all to Dallas as quickly as possible. What I will say is this, what we will not tolerate is disrespect towards the flight attendants. So this is the one and only warning. If a flight attendant is being disrespected or any passenger is being aggressive, we're going to have you kicked off the flight right now. So we're going to ask for your cooperation so that we can go, so that there is no issues, because I promise you, we are not trying to get stuck in Belize. We are literally trying to make it as quickly as possible, so once they get ready to leave, we can close the door and be on our way. I promise y'all. Does anybody have any extra questions?
I love how whoever uploaded this version of it, they added the "so upset at American airline passengers should not be treated this way." Yet if we listen to the end of the clip again, oh yeah, that's right, all the customers were clapping, going "woo" to the flight attendant for saying this. And I kind of agree there. Like, yeah, maybe this isn't the greatest way of doing it. It was a touch aggressive, but also completely fair. It's almost like people have no idea how to treat others with respect when they're working their job. It's almost like if something goes wrong, a lot of people have a tendency to scream and shout at the workers who are there and try and make it their problem, even though there's 9 times out of 10, there's nothing they could do about that, and you're just going off at someone because you're a dick, is the basic way of saying it. So, you know, I like this announcement. Good announcement. Whoever re-uploaded and had that initial text at the start, go suck a dick. So this guy was just throwing out his trash, organizing his trash, getting ready for it to be taken out by, you know, the bin guys and all those shenanigans, and the local neighborhood Karen shows up and's like, "Oh, I don't know you. It must mean you don't live here." And here's what happens next.
You can't throw away your trash in our bins.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Could you please leave me alone or I'll call the police? You're harassing me. You are harassing me. Thank you very much.
It's 911.
Okay, I will. Got a racist lady here.
That's a big mistake on your part.
Oh, okay. Oh. Look. Throwing away the trash. You know, you're gonna be instantly famous. Hi. You're gonna be instantly famous, you know that? Young lady, come on. Here, let me close the door for you. See how much of a gentleman I'm being for you? Florida, you're excused.
What's your name and what are you doing?
You're excused.
What's your name and what are you doing?
Please, you're excused, ma'am. You're
work
harassing me. You are harassing me. I will call the police if you don't leave. Okay? Thank you. What is your name? Show me your license. Do you live here?
Show me your license.
Show me yours.
Show me yours and I'll show you mine.
Wow. This is Florida, folks. Yeah. Here we go, Martha.
We have to pay
Zero
extra
beats.
for people to come clean
Okay,
out.
and we pay extra too. All right. Why do you don't think I live here? Because of the way I look?
Because
Why?
Until 2 weeks ago, I was president of the Homeowners Association. And to my knowledge, I know everybody who lives here.
Okay.
That's the only
So
thing.
why did you assume that I don't live here because you don't know me?
Because there's only 42 buildings.
Only 42 buildings. You knew every single person in 42 buildings?
Where do you live?
Huh? Do you know every single person in 42 buildings, ma'am? Thank you very much. I rest my case. Do me a favor. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stop with the fake laugh and just go. All right?
It's not a fake laugh. I think it's
Enjoy your day. And I'm giving you 10 seconds to make your decision, or I'm going to call the police and I'm going to go full thing. So I ask you, please, I'm asking you to listen to your friend because she's making the right decision, ma'am. I don't want any problems. I was throwing away my trash and I'm going on about my day. She turned around. I have it all on video. She turned around and said, "Where do you live?" and blocked me until I wanted to produce ID. This is America. I don't need to prove that I live here to you. Who are you? I'll be more than happy to come back. We'll come back and talk to you later and things like that, but I really seriously need to go. Okay, thank you. Can you please ensure that your friend is not obstructing the highway so I can be on my way? Yeah, please talk to her. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with that, guys. So what you're telling me is that you know every single person in all 42 different houses in that neighborhood. I would probably say that a good chunk of them are probably retired elderly couples, but there would probably be some families hiding amongst in them. What, do you know all their family? You know their kids? You know, like all the people that are in that house? Like, it's a bit silly to like, oh, I don't know you, therefore it mustn't mean you live here, because you know, I know everybody in this neighborhood. Yeah, I'm assuming that you either don't and you're just lying out of your mouth, or you do and the entire neighborhood believes you're a piece of crap. It really just be one of those two things. And either way, if he's not doing anything that's actually, if he's not doing any form of vandalism, he's just throwing stuff in the garbage, like, why do we need to care about where he actually lives? Yeah, it's annoying to have someone else throw garbage that into a bin that isn't theirs, but being this overly intrusive about them is like, oh my god, you don't live here, tell me where you live, what's your ID? It's just so unnecessary and stupid. This Karen here believes that this restaurant server is is being a bit racist towards how he's setting up the seats, trying to racially segregate people inside of this restaurant, because half the restaurant has got empty tables and seats, and one person was sat there while everyone else is being sat in the other section. People are apparently being served out of order of when they get there, so on and so forth. It ends up in this kerfuffle here.
No, don't do your job. You do your job.
BLM. I'm doing about contract right now.
Stop. Okay. You're not doing this one right. You know who was here before.
What?
This guy put his name on the list.
Speak up. Speak up.
Nope, you're not doing it today. Sir, what we're not going to do today is have racist seating in this restaurant. I'm looking at you. These guys are next, and you seat them. You see them? You seat these guys. All right, I'm going to go deal with the actual manager.
She is not a manager.
She is now. And I saw what he was doing, and I was like, we're not doing it today. And my friend already knew, so I told him, just go on about your day. I gotta go over here and handle this dude. Because what we're not gonna do is play games with people's time. Because it's the stuff that life is made. It's all we have.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? So, you're gonna get these guys sat.
When I in good time.
No, not in good time. We're gonna see them. Yeah, really.
Okay.
Really. Okay, you know what? And you know what else? We're gonna send this video to your corporate office. Yes, we are. Because what you've done this evening, I've stood there and watched you. And I waited almost 2 hours to be sat. And I watched you take care of these tables, and give them service like no one else was in this restaurant. Now, I know we're in Minneapolis, and I understand what Minneapolis is. But what we're not going to do is play games with people's time. And that's what you're doing. And nobody stood up to you. And no one has stood up to you tonight. Now, my food is on the way out of the kitchen. I'm seated, but I see what you're doing, and it needs to stop. And you make these people stand in this area like sardines while all these tables sit open. It makes no sense. You're a man without a plan tonight.
I don't have enough staff to seat the whole restaurant.
You seat them and you give them a number, and they will wait. But they don't have to stand in here by this cold door, right? You're not doing. This makes no sense.
With 3 servers on, and you see how many people are in there.
I do, okay? And they were willing to wait, and that's why they stood over here and waited. Right? And you have people with disabilities out here waiting, and this woman came in after all these people, and you found a reason to see her.
Her name's right here. Right here. How was she sat before you?
She was not here. I stood right there, and I saw when she came in.
I can't keep track of who somebody's
I know you can't. I know you can't.
Okay.
But I'm telling you.
Who's next?
I'm telling you. Okay. Just believe me. I'm not here.
When I ask you who's next, so they come up and I'm next.
Okay. So this guy, I was sitting right there when he came in. I was sitting there when she came in. She came in after him. Now he needs to be sat. You're losing
I want to
his
get to
time.
these very wonderful.
And where is Garrett on this list? How is he all the way down here? You're saying that only one person came in after you?
No one was up here when I came in here, so we all came in here at the same time.
I had no way of knowing.
But there was no one up here to know when I came in.
Right. Okay. So when no one is up here,
There's no race involved in this.
well, I certainly don't. Because I've been watching it. And I have thoughts.
And you would know how many different
I have
tribes are here.
thoughts. I have thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts about how you perform here tonight. I do. And I wasn't going to bother you. But I'm a logistics person, and I manage a lot of people. And what you've done has been very inefficient and highly ineffective. Utterly inexcusable. Okay? You see
the whole restaurant with mass chaos.
You know what? It was mass chaos now. Because you did it because of how you did it.
You don't have enough staff.
Give these people.
Oh yeah, let me get it.
Don't tell me how to do my job. You don't know what you're doing.
So there's a few things when it comes to this one. First off, probably the most interesting thing to keep in mind here is that it's by the most restaurants, depending on the day, won't have all the tables open and available because, you know, they don't have the servers who actually cover all those tables. So what looks to be happening here is they're only having one half of the actual restaurant's tables and chairs open because they've only got 3 servers, and it makes it easier to organize things there, and everyone else just has to wait until one of those tables are freed up and they can do something there. Furthermore to that, they also seems like based upon how the list is formed and how this person who apparently only just turned up was immediately able to go in, it seems like there's a very high chance this is one of those things where it's like, hey, you walk up to the front, you let them know you're here, you put down your name and number, and then you just wait outside, maybe in your car or somewhere else, or maybe this is in like a shopping center, this restaurant is, so they're just going out to do other things, waiting for like the timer to go off, like the time frame of like 30 minutes until the table's ready or something along those lines. And so they've come back and gone in, and these other people are like, what? You weren't here, you didn't get here first, why are you going in first? Because they simply just got their name in a lot earlier and they just went out for a bit. And that is a thing that some restaurants do follow by. So I don't believe this is all intentionally racist, and honestly the entire how she carries on a little bit seems to be a bit more of I'm trying to be the victim to get food quicker type deal. But hey, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think on this one? In this next clip, we got a Karen who lacks the little bit of patience she needed to just wait for this person to pause what they're doing to help them.
There's a camera right there. I don't play those games. There's a camera right there. Leave me alone and do not follow. Right there. And I'm not playing. Y'all working today and don't want to do y'all job.
I'll get a supervisor.
What is his name?
I just started here like a month ago. I'm not sure what anyone's name is. Here if you want. Do you know where a manager is? She needs a manager. Yeah.
Her ass tweaking. She didn't even give me a chance never tweaking. To stop. You got me confused. Literally get what I need so I can continue with my order. She had a question. You didn't even give me a chance to answer your question. Because you assumed you have a funky ass attitude, and I'm not dealing with that. You can leave. Go to Myers. Go to Myers.
Get a real job.
I am at my job.
No, you're not.
That I work at 24/7.
This ain't a job.
What?
This ain't a
but
job.
It is. I wake up and I clock.
It ain't.
What the f
Really, it ain't.
What do you do besides harass people?
No, I'm not harassing you.
But you are. Excuse me.
How hard is it for you to give me your name?
I don't want you. I don't want you to have my name.
I will follow you around to your supervisor.
But you won't.
I will. Or what you gonna do? Because I got my bond money in my pocket.
Working.
What are you gonna do? Oh, I remember it very well.
Hey, Kelsey.
I've been on this earth 43 years. My child.
Do you think you can get a manager? What? Do you think you can get a manager? Do you think you can get a manager? Yeah. What happened exactly?
I was walking really fast to grab some Folgers. She asked me if I had matched me. So I stopped my cart, I turned around, she instantly had an attitude, started going off. Woo, 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 you weren't even gonna stop. Ma'am, I literally just stopped my cart so I can grab Folgers.
Yeah.
It's in my cart.
Yeah, just in the middle of your job.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So my thing is, if I had an attitude, I would never answered you from the beginning. I would have just kept going.
Yeah.
But I stopped. That was the thing. So she assumed that I was going to keep going because I was.
When you really wasn't.
I was speed walking. So obviously, it's gonna look like I'm going really fast.
I do it sometimes too.
Yeah. So she just assumed that I wasn't going to stop and answer her question. That's not me. I answer anyone's questions if they have a question or need help.
It was just a situation that happened really fast.
Huh?
It was just a situation that happened really fast.
Literally, she's bored as hell, and I don't give a damn. So it is what it is.
They're handling it right now. Yeah, I was just kind of sweeping when it happened.
The whole.
Why do you have both earbuds in?
Oh, sorry.
So
I'm part of the problem.
When he got loud and jazzy with me, I stopped this young man and asked what he was on. If you're talking to this one, we'll give me a name.
Okay, so with this one here, I'm more liable to believe the person who's working, the person who's currently doing I'm assuming is online shopping, doing shopping for someone else who's going to come and collect that shopping later. Because I understand the sheer amount of restrictions you have on how quickly you have to do that type of thing. It may be slightly different to how they operate in America, but over here in Australia, it's kind of like one of those things where you're measured on how fast you can do other people's shopping. It's like one of those weird things. So when people are moving from section to section, they will be speed walking. They'll be walking slightly fast. They'll be doing it safely because you're pushing a big metal trolley thing. So if it hits someone, it's going to do some damage. But when you ask someone for help who's pushing one of those things, you've got to give them a moment to stop, turn around, and hear your question. Instead of the moment that you ask them the question, you don't give them a chance to take a moment to stop what they're doing. You just start going off at them. You cause problems like this. Though the worker should have probably maintained a certain level of professionalism because he's probably going to get in trouble for the fact that he let off an F-bomb at the customer, that can get you in some shit. Regardless of the reasons behind it, regardless if it's warranted or not, you shouldn't do it. It gets you in trouble either way. I don't know. It's a sucky situation. Here we have a driver who's gotten themselves involved in a crash, but it only turns out that, oh, right, they're drunk. I wonder why they've gotten themselves in this crash. They've rear-ended a car here from what I gathered from the original information. And the guy who drove the car that she rear-ended, the guy who's making a bunch of jokes and statements about her, is having a bit of a thrill ride here.
Bro, get out the car!
Take a picture of her face. Yeah. Look this way. Look this way. Okay.
You're drunk. You need to get out of this car for real.
No, I actually did not.
I'm ready to drag you by your.
I know.
Bitch, call somebody. Call a brother. Call a uncle. Call a tío. A tía. Bitch, don't play with me, ho. I speak Spanish, bitch. Listen. Okay, listen, but I'm trying to get you out of trouble. You better get the out this car before. You need to get an Uber.
I know, but I don't
okay,
live in
that's
Dallas.
fine. Okay, where the you live? Why are you out
In
here?
Tyler.
What you doing?
No,
you don't have
I
anybody out
don't
here.
know. Because the
You don't have anybody out here? Bro,
You
are you
have
free?
what? You don't have what? Insurance?
You don't have insurance? You better
Oh, you
pull
don't
out.
got
You better pull out
insurance,
something.
no.
You know, you better pull out something. You have to pull out something, girl. You have to pull out
baby,
something.
I'm recording. So while you
Hold on,
whispering,
hold on.
baby, all them little words, ho, you got caught. You got caught.
No.
Oh yeah, I took a picture of that license plate. You ain't got nut. Your phone did? Oh hell no, baby. You.
Y'all.
No, that I mean.
Okay, you need to pull out something. You don't have a charger? What the f is you doing?
It's because I can finish like.
Damn. I feel bad. You need a charger, babe.
I don't feel bad for this hoe.
No, I'm saying like.
I don't feel bad for this hoe. Cause this hoe don't know how to handle her liquor.
Just give her a break.
I ain't giving no hoe a break. I don't get a break in life, so why would I get this hoe a break?
You right. We don't be
Bitch, all gas, no break, hoe. You better be glad I'm not ripping them lashes off your eyes, and them hoes ain't even full. Them bitches ain't even individual.
So what you plan on doing? What you plan
up in this hoe? Yeah, you better be glad you took them off.
Oh my god! So what you plan on? What you plan on doing? Cause I want to make sure you're safe for real.
No, these better come back and do this.
Who? Who are you talking about?
Because I never want to over here.
Okay, who are you talking about?
My fucking friends, bro.
You acting like your phone is gonna come on. You don't have a charger.
How you hit on though? Was you just driving too fast or what?
You sure you ain't got no
Because I
insurance?
was-
You sure you ain't got no insurance? Open that glove department.
I don't have.
You ain't got no insurance.
I don't.
Cause this situation could just go if they don't. You know what I'm saying? I would advise.
the cops,
I would
then
say
you're
I'm
gonna be in
say
trouble.
call-
I'll
I
call the
know,
cops.
and period, but at the same time, I'm not gonna like just leave.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna leave.
Well, you need to give us a number, phone number, something.
What's your number?
like,
You get them your
figure out-
number.
figure out, man.
903.
You gotta make this right. You gotta do something.
Yes, I'm gonna make this.
Okay,
right.
get them
We
the
can give you
number.
24 hours, figure out something. If not, we're gonna call the cops and then you are
Exactly.
figure it
Give
out.
them your number.
Guys, we say just get each other numbers,
Get her number.
and that way tomorrow when she get a little
You got
bit
a
more
pen?
sober, then she could be able to figure it out.
No insurance, and you thought it'd be a bright idea to drive home intoxicated. I mean, I suppose your brain's never really fully functioning when you're drunk, but the person who's going to wake up in the morning after all these events have happened is going to be regretting a lot of the decisions that were made this night. It's not, here in Australia, it's not that uncommon to come across someone who doesn't have insurance purely because it's not a legal requirement, though I should make one thing clear, at least in the state of Queensland, I'm not 100% sure if this is the same way in all the other states. When you do register your car and pay for registration, part of that is going towards a third-party insurance for people. So if your vehicle hits, if a person gets hurt by result of your vehicle, they are covered by your registration costs, whether it be people who get injured inside of a car when you hit their car, or whether it be the unlucky pedestrian that you ran over with your 5-ton massive truck. Though you kind of still need to get some form of insurance to cover, like, let's say you smash into someone else's car, so you need third party for that. Or if you want to cover your own car when you get screwed by someone, there's comprehensive for that. But there is no legal requirement to have vehicle insurance. When you register a vehicle, by default, you get given third party insurance for person. I don't know. Going back on topic here, this was funky. I know that at least in America, this might not be in America, it is a legal requirement to have some form of insurance. So when they find out they don't have insurance, wouldn't someone be trying to get the police involved if they haven't already, though they've crashed? So maybe they already have? I don't know. Weird. Here we have two people fighting over who owns this dog.
Let the dog go.
told me that you had my dog. Apollo. Hey, that's Chippy. Come on, Chippy.
Apollo.
Come on, Chippy.
Girl,
Yeah, come on.
this is not your dog.
This is my dog.
Is you crazy?
I know. I got a chip.
There's something wrong with you.
Do
Well,
you
let's
want
call
to go?
Chip. Girl,
Yeah, we can go to
give
the
us our dog.
No, this is my dog. My dog. Somebody better help this child over here. Okay, because you know what? This is my dog. I know. Look, I've had him since he was a baby. How old is my dog?
Lady, I am literally going to lay hands on you. I am literally going to lay hands on you. I advise you to go ahead and give us the dog and go somewhere. Who cars you about to jump in anyway? This is not even your, like you don't, is you see now?
No, this is my baby. I've had this baby since it was a puppy.
Lady.
How old is the dog? You don't even know how old this dog is.
Gotta love how Apollo the dog literally could not care less. The only time where he actually acknowledges those two is when they pull the lead hard enough that he's like, wait, what are you doing? Just let me sit here and relax. I'm chilling. Leave me alone. Also, side note, do you guys register dogs in America? Because here in Australia, you get chips put into the dogs, and they've got, when they're scanned, they have like the name and ownership of who's the dog belongs to, things along those lines. Because if that's the case here, then I mean, this seems to be a very weird dispute in the first place. But hey, I mean, cops involved? I don't know. I've said that response multiple times already. It's funky, but I don't know. What else you do in a situation like this when someone else claims ownership of your dog? I don't even know who actually owns the dog here. I do notice that the leash is wrapped around one of their hands more so than the other, so that could mean something, or maybe it means absolutely nothing. Either way, the dog don't care. Here we have a woman getting in a fight with the manager of their local Popeyes because they found a nail inside their food, and not a human nail or something that's fallen off of a human nail. No. An actual nail. You know those things that you use in furniture, in wood? Those nails. Yeah, apparently she found one in her food. When people questioned her in the comments of this TikTok, she replied to one of them showing a photo of a bent nail in some cheese that she apparently found at the bottom of her mac and cheese, but at the same time she also disabled the comment section of that post. So I don't know, I'll leave it up to you if you believe that part or not, but here's the clip.
Can I have your corporate number?
Ma'am, please don't come here no anymore. I said please.
You said what?
Don't come here no anymore.
I can't come here because I found a nail in my food and I'm asking.
We have this number, just call them and tell them.
So
online website, they have the coverage, just call them in.
But why are you telling me don't come here no more? Because I'm asking for a corporate number?
You don't know corporate numbers?
No, I don't.
I don't know. Go website. I don't know. I have to be honest. Just go see the door. Maybe you have it. Just call them and tell them what happened and see what they do for you. I'll try to make you happy. I'll try to give you money back.
Why are you screaming at me? I'm not talking to you.
And then when you come in here, tell them. The manager said don't come
Oh, you're being recorded.
Yes,
I got you.
Yes.
You're going to be on TikTok.
Yes,
you're going to be TikTok famous.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you. Make me famous.
Yeah, I am. We're going to make each other famous.
Don't come in here no anymore, please. And
Don't tell me don't tell me don't come in here because I'm asking for your corporate number.
I don't care.
Where's the corporate's number?
I say go from that door, please.
Where's the corporate number?
Because you try to take our advantage. You said, oh, give my money back. You steal money that way.
No, I didn't steal anything.
Our job because we work
Okay,
hard.
that's fine. I work hard too.
We have 5-star, my beautiful, okay?
That's good. Remember, I just told you that y'all's attitudes was good. I'm not trying to steal anything from you. I sat there and told you, and I'm glad.
And then you gotta see you. What do you do?
That's what I need y'all to do because there was a nail in my food.
And then what I do? I try to help you. I try to.
No, that's fine. So I understand. So what I'm asking is for your corporate's number. I'm not asking anything. If you didn't put the nail in my food, then why are you being so offended?
I put nail for your food.
I didn't say you. Y'all understand me, right?
No,
I'm not telling you put a nail in my food. I'm telling you there was a nail in my food. So then I'm asking you for corporate's number. This doesn't have anything to do with you. If this is your store, that's fine. If you own the store, then that's your issue. That's fine. That's fine. So what I'm asking for,
I'll try and make you happy. And then what can I do on corporate for you?
I'm asking for corporate.
And then what are you gonna do for you? What are you gonna do for you?
And I'm asking for corporate's information so I can talk to them.
Tell your wife she's not allowed to come in here, please.
And I have your picture. So any manager you gonna
I'm not gonna come here no more. Why would I come here and y'all have nails in your food? So what I'm asking for is for corporate's number.
Yeah.
Do you not have it?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
How many times I tell you?
Other notes, apparently this escalated to the point where the manager called the cops and the cops got involved, and she waited there until the cops got involved. And what happened there's not been really any information told about from that point onwards. I don't know, this seems a bit wacky. And also, I just want to point out to note, do people forget that you can literally Google for corporate numbers of most places? The likelihood of the staff having that information on hand is very, very low, and are probably going to do the same thing that you can do in your own time, and that is make a Google search for the corporate number, because they definitely don't know it off by heart, and they probably don't have easy access to that information anywhere near them. It'd just simply be whip out their phone, Google it, and be done with it. I don't know why people can't do it themselves. And I don't know, the rest of this is intriguing to say the least. It seems odd that a bent nail would be in your food. It's suspicious to say the least, because it leads me to question on how in the world could that even happen in the first place. Like, it doesn't make sense for that to happen in the first place. Surely that would have been picked up or noticed by someone else when doing stuff with the food. I don't know. I'm not going to really accuse something here, we're just going to move on from it. Here we have a guy who is wearing some hoods, just trying to make it so that he's a little bit impossible to see who he is, and attempts to steal a car. Unfortunately, that doesn't quite go his way, he gets caught.
Hi. How are you? This is my car. And I am calling the police.
I hope you were able to actually find this guy, potentially put some charges on him and stuff along those lines, but I wouldn't be too surprised if that vehicle that was used to get away with was also a stolen car, because that's just typical of what these people do. At least if they had any form of a brain. If they're stealing cars, they want their getaway vehicle, if they get caught, to also be a stolen car so it can't be linked back to them. But, you know, some people don't have the brightest of ideas. In this first clip, we've got a Karen high out of her mind and was needing a ride. That rhymed.
Had Karen gone wild? Part 2.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, please. Can you please help me? Oh, please help me. Please help me. Please give me a ride. Oh.
Ma'am, I'm not giving out rides today. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
Please.
I'm sorry, babe.
Man, fuck you.
Man, that bitch just spit on my car.
Fuck you.
Fuck me?
Yeah.
Cause I wouldn't give her a ride.
That bitch crazy. That bitch just spit on my car because I wouldn't give her a ride. Wow. Wow, that bitch crazy.
It's always interesting watching people who are high out of their mind just exist in the world, because 9 times out of 10 they're doing something completely stupid and makes no sense whatsoever. Next we have a mother who loses her shit when she has a gender reveal party to find out that she's having yet another girl.
Oh, she really mad. It's okay. I didn't think she was for real. Oh, shit.
God, I hope the daughter never actually sees this clip, because holy shit, that's just depressing. In this next clip, we got a Karen who doesn't like people walking their dogs in the same time as her.
Over there? Okay, so that's why you call it.
Recording me right now.
Okay.
You recording me?
Okay. Okay.
You and your phone.
Okay.
Get out of here.
I live here.
How long have you lived here?
It doesn't matter.
Like, what?
Doesn't matter.
Get the out of here.
Make me.
are the reason cell phones are a thing these days. Okay? Get the out of here.
I don't have to do anything.
I lived here for a year and a half. Get out of here.
I'm not going anywhere, woman. What is wrong with you? I'm not going anywhere. I'm walking my dog. What is your problem, Karen? What is your problem? Come over here. I'll call the cops. I will call the cops. I will call the cops. Back it up. Back it up. I will call the cops. Someone better come get her. I'm not going to jail for this lady.
Get your
ass out of my face.
Really?
What is wrong with you?
Listen.
What is wrong with you?
Really?
That's enough. What is wrong with you? I wasn't doing anything. I'm walking my dog.
Tell her
I am walking my dog.
Ma'am.
I'm not going anywhere.
Nobody's on you. You need to go home.
God, you've got to love how much some people get triggered when they get called a Karen after just being an annoyance in public. Just like how quickly she went from just slowly walking away to like, no, I'm going to stomp over there towards you. Just, if you're going to do that, just swing. Just swing. Ruin your life, you numbnut. Also, what is with everyone just like, oh, do you live here? It's like, yes. How long have you lived here? Where do you live? It's like, they're not going to tell you. Why would they tell you this type of thing? Like, what are you expecting out of them? They're not going to tell someone where they live or how long they've lived here and any information on those lines when you're the very same person that's currently just being a complete and utter asshole towards them. Jesus. Here we have a Papa John's driver in the UK driving a smart car whilst not being so smart by using his phone whilst he's driving and almost running someone over. But it's okay. It's his wife's birthday, so it's perfectly fine.
You're representing a company, you're using your phone while you're driving, you almost run me over.
I'm not using a phone, I'm trying to get to the bottom of the road. It's my wife's birthday,
Yeah.
I've got to pick up a cake and flowers, and they're blocked off.
Okay.
So, mate,
Hey,
I'll if I were you. I've had enough of it. I'm supposed to be finished already.
Do anything.
Off away from me. It's my wife's birthday, and that road is blocked off.
Okay.
Right? The sat-nav's already sent me down the wrong way to go down there, and I've got to work out how to get there and be home in 5 minutes. So you want to off?
Please don't.
All right? Well, why don't you off then, you muggy?
You're following me.
Yeah, and you're being you're being a sod off. Who do you think you are, you little millennial prick?
You nearly ran over.
You should watch where you're going as well, shouldn't you?
Can someone help me, please?
Who the you think you are? Just going up and interfering. I'm just going up to work out where the I'm going.
Look, stop following me. Please, can you... I mean, this is... I've got it all on camera. He almost ran me over. He's using his...
He did not almost run you over, you prick.
He did. He was using his phone while he's driving.
Roadworks there. I've just told you. It's my wife's birthday.
All right.
It's my wife's birthday. That means I get to be an asshole to whoever I want to, and no one can stop me because it's my wife's birthday. Like, I don't get that. You stupid, nonsensical millennial. It's just like, it's just such an insane reaction. It's like you almost run someone over and they catch you on your phone, and this is your reaction to that. Also, it's so funny. In your haste to go off with this person, you completely forgot to put on your parking brake. It's only a good thing that you noticed it almost immediately. You could pull it back on, but your car almost left you would be in the dust because it realized that whilst it's a smart car, the man who was driving behind the wheel wasn't so. In this next clip, we have a bit of repetition to the previous clip where another baby was left in a car. This time, though, it was another mother who found it, and the confrontation is far more brutal because the motherly instincts kick in.
You sat here trying to be an and you just threatened to beat my ass because your little baby is in a car rotting and this 22-year-old little bitch smirking behind me that I'm going to put on YouTube.
Great.
Doesn't care about the child.
Great. And you don't care about your child either.
My son is 12 years old.
He's so scared.
Not a little
Hey, walk away from my car.
Get away from me. Get off my credit card.
She's trying to come inside our car. She's trying to record my daughter.
This man just trying to attack me. Get him away from me before I call the cops. You have a little baby.
Exactly.
My son is 12. Calm your Mexican short stack. I could beat your ass.
Do it.
Get out of my way.
Put your hands on me.
Everybody, these people are leaving.
Give me the keys.
Get out of here. They have a baby in there.
And take care of your son. How about that? He's scared.
You don't have a son. You don't have enough experience to know how to keep your baby.
I don't give a I don't give a I don't give a
I know that. And could you please help me find my phone?
I ain't gonna lie, I kinda lost it a little bit the moment that she said, "Oh, what's up, short sack? I can beat your ass." Like, okay, first things first. Again, as I said previously, don't ever leave a kid in the car. Unless you got the aircons flipping blaring, you shouldn't do it. Yeah, it's start time. It's probably not that hot. Everyone's got long sleeves on. It's probably not that hot. But again, cars act like saunas. They contain the heat really flipping well. It's the middle of goddamn winter here in Australia, and I got in my car in the middle of the day. It's still flipping hot. Because again, it absorbs and holds that heat very well. It's bad. Don't ever do it. And clearly, the windows in this car weren't even down. That's even worse than the previous person. Because now you're locking them into the sauna. Like, you just don't do it. Like, you just don't do it. Like, oh god. Like, and the amount of they don't care about it at all is just astounding. God, it's... Oh, I can understand the absolute rage that person was feeling, just like she's a mother to a 12-year-old. She understands that you don't do this type of thing, and so of course, she's going to be egregiously upset at these people. In this clip, we're going to Karen who attempts to swing at the fast food worker and loses her shite.
Hey, you gotta get your girl.
Now you recording me.
Yeah, I'm recording myself for my safety. Exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing it for. Exactly what I'm doing it for.
Because he trying to sit here, it's common knowledge, it's common knowledge. People have questions on the thing.
Yeah, okay.
So f*** you.
You coming at me heated. You think I'm just gonna sit there and take it? You gonna sit there and call me a bitch talking about receiving hair? And you think I'm not gonna call you a bitch? Fuck you. Fuck you. I have self-respect for myself, alright? Alright, cool. Don't come at me at people yelling like that, call them shit. It's not expect to be called a bitch, alright?
You call me.
Don't act like a people will call you. Simple as that. There's your Philly. Take your Philly and get out. Take your Philly and yeah. Embarrassing yourself out. Look at you. You're embarrassing yourself. I'll post it everywhere. I'll post it everywhere. Post it everywhere. Post it everywhere.
Why can't, at any stage, can we just all be decent to each other when we're out in public? Why do we have to treat each other like horrible people? Like, why do we have to do this? Why is this a thing that people just have an excessive need to do? To just like, oh, this person is working, let me just shit all over here whilst he's already probably not having a good day because he's stuck at this dead-end job anyway. Like, why do we have to be like this? In this next clip, we have a Karen who decides to cut in line because she wanted to go first because apparently having a child, only to fall asleep in the line a little bit later.
We're at Krispy Kreme's and this mom, she's a mom. Oh, look at her, we got a Karen. So this woman cut off all these people. She's back there now. Look at the line of the cars. You have a child in your car. Why are you acting like that? What's going on? No. She told us that there's a kid in the car. Is she asleep?
She cut the whole line, and then and then she like freaked out, and then
wait, she cut the line?
Yeah,
she cut the line, so we kind of like
so
said like that's rude that you
line.
cut the line. She's like, I have a kid in the car, don't be like that.
I tried
She's
calling
snoring?
her, try to wake her up.
That's drugs, fool.
Yeah,
that's scary.
And if there's
that's
a kid
scary.
in that car,
there's no kid, I checked.
so she that was her only excuse. That's a wild. Hey. She was like, I have a kid in the car, don't be like that, and then flipped us off.
Yeah. Well,
like
the police just showed up.
Should I go back one? Was she okay?
Yeah, she was just high, really high, passed out.
She like smoked.
Yeah.
Or like some other drug.
Other.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. She was doing hard.
She must have had the munchies. Here we have a Karen who goes on a full homophobic rant after coming across a person who she believes to be gay, or maybe he actually is gay and that's just well known in the neighborhood. Either way, here's the clip. Here we have an angry golfer at the local golf course who got caught while he was seen attempting to swing balls in the directions of the employees working at the golf course, which, you know, is something you just don't do. You could lead to injuries by doing that directly. Anyway, here's the clip.
Oh, you, dude. Taking hits at me.
I didn't take a hit at you.
You did. We saw you. Hey.
I didn't swing at you. I was going to your phone to put it down. Give me my phone. It's in the water. What I should do. Go get my ball, dude.
Dude, why don't you go home? All right.
Hey,
we are trying to get.
This is you. You own this.
I am.
And hey,
like,
you know what?
responsible for
I didn't
it.
go for the hole. I put it right in front of the green.
Bullshit. You just
didn't
you didn't even know I was here.
No, I knew you were there.
Doesn't matter,
That's
dude.
why I put it in front of the green. You piece of shit. I didn't hit it at you. No, this guy's like being a douchebag.
Hi, yeah, this is Colin over at the Park City Golf.
I wasn't on the green.
I'm on the 15th hole, and we got some free public golf.
Hey,
and,
you want to
just get
explain
over
why?
here and talk to him.
Let's explain why.
Because you hit the ball while he's on the green.
I hit it right there.
I saw the ball roll up onto the green.
Who gives a he doesn't get a He can't hug my ball. That's stolen property.
I'm gonna start doing my job again, sir.
Public course. This is a park. This is a park. I pay taxpayers' dollars, which pays you your wages.
In some funny news relating to that clip, a comment was posted on the original TikTok of this, basically saying that, yep, he lives in an apartment that is against this block here, and the city has banned him for life from the golf course and are pressing charges. Oopsie daisies, man did a stupid and is getting punished for it. Just deserved, you know? Here we have a DoorDasher picking up a massive order for presumably a party for Memorial Day weekend, and it's apparently 13 meals or something stupidly heavy from this McDonald's in the morning. Unfortunately, she seems to come across a manager who's about done with it.
So they told me you're not making the Uber because it's too much food?
I ain't making no 13 sandwiches with the way tonight's been going.
There's only 3 cars here.
At the moment.
It's 1 in the morning.
Yeah, we've been getting slammed off.
That doesn't matter. It's your job.
I can refuse any order.
So you're going to refuse your best sale of the night?
Me showing up to this place doesn't make sense to begin with.
Well, like, us DoorDashers, it's not our fault that you don't want to make the order. Like, we have to make money, too. Like...
And those people should have had a little more consideration before putting that order in.
But it's McDonald's. They have the right to put it in...
It's not a feed a family. It's supposed to be fast food, not a feed a family because you're too lazy to cook.
Well, for all you know, they're sitting there having a big party. It's Memorial Day weekend.
That's stupidity for not supplying food.
For not supplying... They ordered McDonald's.
Yeah, if you're going to have a party, you don't order McDonald's. You cook.
But that's how McDonald's, like, stays open. That's how you are able to get paid.
Told us, and the supervisor already wants to shut down the overnights, and I already told him to go ahead.
Oh,
I'm tired of this.
Well, I can wait for you to make that order. Like, that's not the issue. If you want to hold up this line for 20 minutes, I don't care. But I gotta make money too.
So it's either I make the food or you just sit there, huh?
No, I'm not just gonna sit here.
Fine, I'll make a bowl. I'm not gonna guarantee it's gonna be right.
All right.
And just pull up there.
And you just smashed a window?
You did?
Yeah.
Look, buddy, honestly, I get the frustrations after being slammed that much and then seeing another giant order roll through. I legitimately do. I've been in your position. It sucks, but that's just what it is. That is what your job is. There are gonna be days like these type of days where it's a holiday and you're going to get absolutely slammed. One of the weirdest experiences I ever did was dealing with Easter Saturday. The first time I ever worked opening shift on an Easter Saturday was absolutely nuts because, you know, we're closed on Good Friday and everyone comes in on the Saturday in order to get all their prawns. And let's just say, I think the amount of people sitting outside the front of the store, and this happened on the Sunday afterwards as well, was absurd. I think it took a full hour for everyone to actually get in who were waiting out the front. And them all going for their prawns. I think it took like 2 to 3 hours for all those people who came in as we opened to finally flow through and get their prawns and leave. It was insane, but that's just what comes with the job. Some days are going to be stupid like that. Heck, imagine this type of day throughout the COVID period. That was nuts. And that's just what your job is sometimes. If you don't like your job, maybe it's time to find a new one. The person behind the camera here inside her truck, she's a part of an animal rescue / haven thing. Basically, they've come to this neighborhood for an appointment with a lady who lives pretty much just ahead of her because there's someone parked in front of their house already. And they're here to do a few things, to talk to them, yada, yada, yada. That's 5 minutes until they're going to get back because they just went out to lunch. Anyway, one of the other neighbors has come out to go off at them for parking in front of their house. Here's the clip.
You don't own the street here.
Is all up to the middle of this. We're all responsible for the street. Ask Wendy and Kit.
This is a public street.
It is not. Look at the road sign. It says private road.
It is a private road because you don't just drive out. It's a dead-end road.
There's a sign right there. It says private road. That means all of the residents own part of this road.
Well, then call the county and have them move me from parking in the street. Because there's parking every single spot behind me, in front of me, all the way across. I've parked to go visit that house right here, and you're mad because I'm parked in front of your house.
But you're specifically.
You're mad because I'm parked in front of your house?
You're just trying to.
So if I parked anywhere here, I'd be parking in front of someone's house.
Well, they have.
So I can't park here?
And they say no parking in front of their house, right there.
I pulled up multiple times where people have been parked in front of their house that they don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
But I think she's just trying to antagonize the situation.
I don't even know who you are.
Like me,
I don't even know who you are.
You're recording this.
Yeah, because you're being weird.
I'm not being weird.
You're being very weird. You just came out of your house to ask me to move off of a... You asked me to move because I'm parked in front of your house?
You're parked right in front where someone else parks here.
Yeah, but do you understand if I park anywhere, I'll be parked right in front of someone's house?
Okay, but I'm politely asking you if you would move since someone is coming.
No, I'll move when I want.
Okay, well, do it whatever you want, but I've asked you politely.
That's fine. I think that's really inappropriate and very entitled. There's parking in front of your house right behind me.
Fine.
So what? So why can't they park in front of your house right behind you? I don't even know who you are. You just came up to my truck. So how am I antagonizing you if I don't know who you are? I think you're being, no, I don't think you, I only know right now who you are because you just walked out of your house. Otherwise, I have no idea who you are. Huh?
Why are you not visiting her then?
Because I'm waiting for her to pull up. We have an appointment.
Pull up?
Yes, she went to lunch.
So you're just waiting here
for her to pull up because we have an appointment. Yeah. Okay. Because I pulled up to parking right behind the vehicle that was in front of her house.
Okay, because there's lots of parking in front of her house.
There's lots of parking all over. There's about 30. There's parking all over this street and parking in front of your house right behind me. But you're mad that I'm parked in front of you.
I'm not mad. I asked you nicely if you would move because someone's coming. So don't miss.
But why can't they park behind me?
You can ask them. Okay.
I don't have to ask them anything.
And I'm leaving now.
Go for it. Have a great day.
A private road just means that it's a no thoroughfare. It's like, hey, unless you have business on this street, do not come down this road. That's what that means. At least that's what it is over here in Australia. I assume it probably means vaguely the same thing because there's a difference between a private road and a gated community. It's like, hey, unless you have business down here, don't use this road. It just makes everything worse for everyone else, yada, yada, yada. There is nothing wrong parking on the side of the street that so happens to be in front of someone else's house. Yeah, it sucks when that happens. Trust me. Like, that's a problem on my street that I live on. There's just a lot of cars here because, you know, there's just a lot of cars around, so parking on the street is very annoying because sometimes the spot you usually use is taken. Oh no. And you know how this person was saying this entire time that they've got someone immediately coming? According to the person recording here, for the entire time they were there, which is about 30-40 minutes, no one ever came. So either she was lying out of her ass in order to try and pull some petty entitlement here, or the person who was coming decided to go, actually, no, you're a terrible person, you're a Karen, I'm actually not going to come today. Huh. And also on a side note, apparently they were here to help alleviate the problem of feral cats in the neighborhood, which is, I mean, good deeds go punished, I suppose. That's just how it goes. Here we watch a very heated exchange, confrontation from a guy and their wife or partner here in Target for over a specific word. Here's what happens.
By any chance, is your manager here?
Yes, he is.
I want to speak to him, please. Thank you.
Wow. See, he's unloading a truck right now.
We want to see him now.
Okay, well, he's unloading a truck right now.
Because you said masaba, and you told me it was good night, and it's not good night.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I just Google it, okay?
Yes, it is. I'll
Okay, can you call him for me?
That's fair, that's fair. You know, he's gonna tell you one thing. You should be a manager before I start in your right now. Go ahead. All right?
Can't tons of cameras.
This is racist.
No, you
You
are.
know what? This is racist.
He's racist.
Okay, you're
Could I
racist.
get-
You said
I'm sorry.
Masama to me when I walked out of your store.
I did.
When I
spoke
shot
I
here.
said Arabic.
Okay, Arabic, motherfucker.
You're rude to
I'm
me.
Mexican, right?
I know. Go ahead.
Give me a racist right now. Hey, shut the. What are you right here? What are you right here? What are you right here? Shut up. Okay? You are. I'm racist.
Yes.
Masama. I Google that.
He's coming.
You wanna say
He's
I'm
coming,
bad? You wanna say I'm bad? I come and I shop at this place
Hey.
every night, okay?
He's coming.
Okay.
He's
all right.
coming. He's
All
coming.
right. You Google
Hola,
what you
Luis.
mean
Hola,
when you
Luis.
say Masama, motherfucker. Okay?
Luis, cálmense.
Google. You go. I went over there and I go what you meant when you say Masama, motherfucker. I come and I shop at this store every time. All right? When you say Masama, I don't know what it means. When I get home, I know exactly what it means.
Manager's on his
Okay.
way. I'm really sorry
I hope
about
he
all
comes
this.
over
He's
here.
on his way right
Because
now.
I will knock the glasses out of this motherfucker. Okay? I'm a U.S. citizen, all right? But I come from Mexican parents.
Are you coming?
I'm a Mexican motherfucker, okay?
I really need help.
All right?
Yeah, but masaban is not German, okay? Yes, it is, and it means bad.
You motherfucker. You make a comment like this, you better realize what kind of comments you make, motherfucker. I'm a U.S. citizen. But I shut the fuck up.
Louis! He's about to get in a fight because of your...
Employees, okay? What kind? Can you answer an employee what kind of is coming? Okay, I don't give a. I come here and I shop every day. When you make a comment against Mexican mother, you gotta realize I'm a U.S. citizen and I come from Mexican.
You're
a U.S. citizen, okay?
You guys to calm down. I don't even
You
know.
gotta get rid of this.
I don't know what's going on, but I need you guys to calm down. I can't
Okay,
understand
this is
what's
what
going on.
happened.
Yeah, this one's very interesting because I actually took the effort, like the words now completely slipped out of my mind at this point, but I did actually kept trying to like look it up on Google, kept like saying it precisely how they say it originally, and it kept coming up with multiple different things. It seems like that depending on your precise spelling and what it is, it can mean various different things in various different language. Like one of the results was slightly tweaked to slightly different spelling to be some form of Indian-based spice, and then it's a little bit complicated in this one. I'm not 100% sure of the precise word that was used here, especially considering that the word seems to, the pronunciation of the word slightly changed throughout the entire clip. So, yeah, so I'm not 100% sure if the actual worker here was using it for some form of racist intent, because the word itself, what word was used, is not 100% clear in any way, shape, or form. Though it is very interesting that you try and, like, if you see someone who's Mexican, who looks to be Mexican, you say goodbye to them in Spanish for some reason when you may not understand. So I don't know. This is very complex to me, and I would wish that the partner here was a little less heated and threatening in the way he was, because the situation probably could have been solved a lot easier if everyone just stayed cool, calm, and collected and just tried to figure out, okay, what happened here? What word was actually used here? Because if I'm going to be completely honest, this one's just seems messy. At some point prior to the recording you're about to watch, this guy obviously had some form of issue with one of the Costco employees and decided that it would be a great idea to start going off at them. Anyhow, another guy decides to start recording this interaction, and well, it gets very interesting by the end.
I know the truth, you don't know the truth. I operate on the truth. Say, yeah, call them, you dumb. Call them. What are you gonna say? I stole?
I got it on video, brother. Call on him. Yeah.
What an asshole.
What an idiot.
Well, walk away. Walk away. Well, then if you're here, I'm going to talk while I'm talking. So you're my bitch. So follow me. All right, yeah, you are. You want to follow me. Walk with me. Walk with me. Walk with me. Shut up and leave. Stop messing with me. I will all of you up, bitch. I swear my life I'll do it, bitch. Because I didn't say nothing to you. You approached me. He approached me. I was leaving. He said, why are you so imbecile? I said, why are you imbecile? I was walking away. He came to me. Why are you? Because he's talking to me. So tell your work don't talk to me, bro. You're acting tough because of this bitch. Get the away from me, man. You think this is TikTok? You tough? So don't talk to me, bro. Do you know people? No, you're calling the cops. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. I told a woman I'll fight her husband. Are you her husband? I don't want to fight women. I want to fight men. So walk away. What the f is wrong with you? What the f is wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Why are you? That's the problem. You're talking to me and you're telling me to leave and you didn't ask what happened. He's going to attack this guy, eh? So what are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do? What are you going to do? Leave. 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 When you walk away, I bet you when you walk away, I'll leave. If 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 you walk away, walk away, and I'll leave. Walk away and I'll leave. If you walk away, I'll leave. If you three walk away, I'll leave. If you three walk away, I'll walk out. If you three walk away, I will walk out. If you three walk away, I'll walk out. Yeah. Yeah, no, you ain't gonna do nothing. Then don't come with me. Come with me. Come with me, I'll read you, dog. Huh? Who are you? You're the manager. I came in, I bought a few waters outside. If you go to the machine right now, it's so stuck.
To show for you?
No, I just don't want anyone to get hurt. People shouldn't be acting like that in public, should they? It's terrible when people... No, this is utterly
why are you talking to my wife, bro?
She just asked me a
question.
Why you...
No, don't talk to her, dog. Don't talk to her. Then you record it. You guys are some... You guys are not men. You're a child. You're recording for the YouTube, bro. So I come in and weird, bro. Do your stuff and leave. When I snap and start people up, I'm the problem. So you guys are the problem. So I come here them. They are dogs. They can move if they want to. Unbelievable. So I come in and I go, okay, no problem.
You ought to love how his wife decided, like, why are you recording him? Why are you doing this? You're just weird. Like, why would you do that? And then, of course, when he turns around and sees his wife talking to that guy recording, he's like, what are you talking to my wife for? It's like, buddy. Like, I get it. You have a big dick and you want to swing it around, but maybe sometimes you got to think with the other head and not the one that does all the swinging. Because, you know, maybe if you thought about it for a moment, you'd realize that maybe this entire thing was very, very, very dumb and completely stupid. I'm sorry. I don't know. Just, I don't get some people like this sometimes. Just like how he's going off at people who are just there to work, to have a job, to earn money. Like why are you doing this? Like, why do you want to fight them? Of course they're not going to fight you, you forehead. Actually, you probably know that, and that's why you keep antagonizing them. Because you know they won't do anything, because you know that they won't, because they don't want to lose their job. And you keep doing it because you're just a complete nutter asshole.
Met a real life Karen today.
It was very nice to meet you.
It was nice for you to harass me too. Ambassador Nicole Christine Edwards, Nicholle. I will.
You have a great you have a great day.
Something's happened prior to this clip that honestly I don't think is going to matter in the grand schemes of what actually happens within the clip itself. But I'll actually have to require to give you a bit of extra information here because certain things have had to be censored because YouTube's YouTube. So the second censored thing is where this guy uses a racial slur term against a Jewish person, which you can tell that's the case because of the reaction from multiple people in the plane. I'll just let you watch the clip and I'll get back to you soon.
Universally, karmically mess you up.
I think he's got a bag.
That's what I was just about to ask.
Yeah, I saw him with somebody.
So I can sit right back down.
Do you have a bag you want to grab or anything before you get off?
Don't attack me with two individuals against one.
Is he sitting down?
Yeah,
No, they're gonna have him.
I didn't hit anyone, so you're. Yeah, it's okay. Raising my voice to a female, I'll see about it with you.
With what?
You as a woman, and this is because I'm sitting down and I'm lower than you. Yeah, I'm sitting down and because I'm sitting down and lower. You want to be a tough guy, bro? I'm moving. Hey, you know what and stuff? No, it's all you're all teaming up. You see how most of the people are white here? Yeah, so you were like, I'm trying to get to my home country and you all people made it harder for me to get to my home country. I'm telling you. No. And this white-haired guy is thinking...
What say you up front, cuz?
Sir?
Go up to the front. You gotta go upstairs. Come on.
Hold on, let me
He's the big guy.
Hey.
Okay.
Come on. Let's go.
Are you gonna chuck me?
No, we're not gonna have that fight. We're gonna go here.
Hey, I didn't get in your face.
Daniel,
you told me to get out. I have a ticket. Yeah, I have a ticket.
Let's go.
Go ahead. No, cuz.
Hey, let's go. Hey, 311.
You took me first.
No, let's go. Okay. 311. Police emergency. 311. Whoa. Hey. Right now.
You got it, cuz? You got it?
All right, guys.
Now put your hands down and don't touch anybody. Put your hands down and don't touch anybody.
So am I.
I'm right here. Look. I'm right here.
You're gonna walk or you're gonna be late?
Yes, we have to come
Walk. Turn around and walk.
Let's go.
Turn around and walk.
Thank you, guys.
I mean, what else is there to say to this one, to be completely honest? Like, yeah, okay, you might feel a bit intimidated being on a plane filled to the brim with people who are not your race. But this is not how you handle that in any way, shape, or form. Have we forgotten the concept of if you want people to respect you, you've got to respect them too? It's a two-way street. You've got to give them common courtesy, be respectful, be a decent person, and 9 times out of 10, unless the person is an absolute asshole, you'll get it back from most people. There are some people who are assholes who won't do that, but unfortunately that's just the way the world goes sometimes. And you can tell that the guy that he ended up fighting at the back end of the clip, like, he didn't want to hurt him in any way. He just wanted to stop him from doing anything. Because he just went grabbed to just like, nope, I'm holding you down now. And just kept saying, just put your hands down and don't touch anyone. But as you can see, the guy still tried to grab the hands off of him instead of just putting his hands down and calming down. And ultimately, apparently, the guy got dragged off the plane because he refused to cooperate in this entire situation. Nuts. Here we've got a pair of kids who are doing spotter fishing into this lake that is apparently within some private property. They didn't know that the lake's meant to be private property, yada yada yada. Anyway, some of the people who are living there decide to cause a confrontation, call the cops, and do a bunch of other crazy things. Here's the clip.
Away from
just sit down and wait for the police.
He kept approaching us. We were just walking away.
Hey, I don't want to hear it. Just sit down and wait for the police. You all right?
Perfectly fine.
Good. Are you with them?
No.
Okay.
We were just trying to explain it because he was telling them to record us. This dude got all aggressive because we were fishing the lake over here, approached me. I told him to scoot back. He wouldn't. I got it on video. He turned off the camera and then he ran at me, so I socked his ass. He hit me too.
You back up? Yo, back up.
Hey!
Never touched you.
Back off.
I'm about.
No,
I will sock the f out of you, honey. I am so done with you.
Hey. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Because then you'll be at fault. Yeah, I know. So just stay over there.
He's going to jail.
Okay, just stay over there.
Jail.
Just stay over there, okay?
You want to tell your dad to slide?
I did.
Oh, I was about to say, 'cause we're gonna have to
You guys
dip.
just sit down here.
Yeah.
I'd rather stand, but I'll be right here.
Good. See, we got a lot of people that are on your buddy. Way too many.
And but apparently after you left, they had an incident with this guy and they hit him.
Can I explain to you guys what happened real quick? Okay.
You can explain, but you still need to sit
All right,
down
no,
over there
I'm gonna
and wait for the
this
police.
dude keeps, we'll stay right here.
There's where he
Understand.
hit me.
Good.
There's where he hit me with the
Okay, good.
So we're gonna take a picture of
We're
that.
fishing, and she came out and she was like, she was just saying stuff like, pick up your stuff, yada yada, like trying to be a Karen. I was like, I know how to fish, man.
Oh,
Thank
guys,
you.
I gotta tell you something. You can't be fishing over there. That's private property.
Oh, we didn't know that. We seen it on Google
This
Maps.
is all private property. You gotta go and have a permit to fish off there.
I think it says a lot about the old guy there that he continues to attempt to approach the kids over and over again despite being clearly told by this other person to stop doing that, to just leave them alone and move on and stay away until the cops get here. Like it says a lot that he just keeps doing it over and over again whilst the kids continue to stay in the same area aside from when they're trying to walk away from the old guy who's continuously coming up to them. It just seems to be like one of those cases. I hope that they made the person, I'm assuming that was a security guard or something, made it clear to the police what exactly was happening whilst he was here watching, that the old guy kept attempting to approach the kids despite being told to leave them alone on multiple occasions, because to me that just throws a couple of red flags. Like, yeah, you might assume that the kids are clearly in the wrong in the situation from not knowing what actually happened, but then watching this old guy continuously attempt to approach the kids in very hostile forms and ways to try and get the kids to do some form of reaction, it clearly states that what the kids are saying might have a very high level of truth to it, that the guy decided to approach them in a very aggressive way, which led to the kids hitting him. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised, to be honest. In this next clip, we've got a Karen who can't help but to slap herself over and over again over an emotional support animal.
Yeah, I need to call animal support in the police. Oh, it's legal? They can go into a restaurant. Service dog, I know, an emotional support animal, and a service dog has to be trained to do something that the doctor has recommended that you cannot do for yourself. An emotional support animal only has to provide emotional support, which is not the same thing. Right, they can't go to the store. Are they allowed to go to a restaurant? Okay, so you have to call animal control. If you call the police, okay. Because this dog should not be in a place, and I know that. I've done research on this, and I know the difference. I've done extensive research on this, and I know this dog is not allowed to be here. Not an emotional support animal. If the dog is truly a service dog, yes. They go everywhere. An emotional support animal is allowed to be in the house, in the airport. That's it. We have a service dog, and you know that. Right? No, I'm not leaving. I'm calling the police. Go ahead and call them. Okay, I'm not leaving them. That's fine. You got hell as far as I'm concerned. You can't have an emotional support animal in a public place, so I do it.
So there's a few things here, and I just want to start off with how many times did she slap herself in that clip? It's just like just one of those things, just slap, 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 slap. She's just so angry about this that she's just slapping herself continuously whilst on a phone call. Like, it's just like expressing anger. Secondly, the Karen is kind of right. Emotional support animals are technically not allowed inside of malls and restaurants, but in this case here, the manager of the store has given the A-OK, so because it's a private business and not a public place, the manager has given an A-OK to this. There is nothing wrong with it. Granted, there might be some rulings that curb that, but the manager's okay with it. It's one of those things where you're just causing a mess for no good reason. You're technically in the right in the law, but then also the manager of this private business has given the A-OK. So, you're kind of at a loss here, Karen. You should just give up and move on.
You got this one in Maine, and then you got this one from Connecticut, and neither one of them will back up. This is how stubborn people are.
Let me tell you something.
They are both acting like complete assholes and not letting people out.
Almost caused an accident a while ago. You have a kid in the car.
But you're both doing it. Why don't you back up? Be the bigger person. Why she's gonna be ignorant, so why you gotta be ignorant too? Just back up, man.
I'm gonna back up.
Let her be ignorant.
You know what she just did?
I hear you, but you guys are keeping people from backing out though, man. Come on.
I could have just let her get her locked up. She don't know who she's talking to, and she's in the middle of the road.
But you both look ridiculous right now. You understand that, right?
You haven't looked. You haven't looked 1 minute.
People of Walmart. This is people of Walmart happening right here in front of me.
I just let you get locked up because you just came to your kids. That's a stupid ass thing right here.
Did anyone else notice that little detail that hints at the true person who caused a lot of issues in the world? Yes, the lady, we see on her car, the first time we see the car, that there's a mirror panel missing. The entire section where there would usually be a side mirror is just completely gone. I wonder why is that? Maybe she's done shit like this before and has actually hit someone else's car. I wonder. Here we have a couple of upset neighbors because of some late night car noises.
I'm calling the cops next time that happens. I have 2 kids. It takes me 2 hours to get them to sleep. I'm gonna lose my damn mind.
That was not me. I don't know why you're mad.
I know. Don't look at us.
I have no idea.
We are in our night clothes.
Whoever it was, that was
Me
your
too.
friend.
I'm sleeping. I got scared too.
You were?
Yeah, I'm in my room sleeping.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sleeping. Neither are my kids.
Yeah.
So
okay,
stop
bro.
it.
I don't get why you're so mad.
I'm calling the cops next
Why
time.
do you have kids?
2 hours.
You don't know
to put my kids
that.
to sleep.
Do you have
I
kids?
have 2 hours to put my kids to sleep. That shit is not gonna fly.
What? That wasn't me. Why are you mad?
I'm just telling you. That's
It's
never
not gonna
happened
fly.
on this street.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine with you. I don't know why you're yelling at me right now.
Because our kids sleep next door.
I have 2 children that are infants who have to go to school in the morning. It takes me 2 hours to put them to bed.
Yeah.
Okay? So that shit is not gonna fly with me. Okay? I'm gonna call the cops next time.
On who?
On you.
On you.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
I don't care who it was.
So
You
why
keep
call
that
cops
level.
on me then?
Okay, then call it. I'm gonna call it on your friend. I don't care. I'm calling the cops.
A thing to note is that in the comments of the original TikTok, this guy fully admits that yes, it was him who was making the noise. It was definitely him, which just leads to a few different things I have here. First off, infants go to school? Is that a slip of the tongue, or is it just like a misrepresentation of what's actually happening? Like, yeah, you might be taking your kids to a kindergarten or daycare or something along those lines, but describing it as school is funny, to say the least, but I'm not going to look too much into that one, to be completely honest. And yeah, if you're purposely revving your car that you know is loud in the middle of the night, then yeah, this is deserved. Definitely, your buddy, if you got a loud car and you're revving it purposely at night, like, buddy, I don't know what else to tell you. If you're getting home and your car's just naturally noisy, yeah, I can't really get too upset from you. That's just life. Like, there is like someone who drives a Nissan Z around here, and sometimes when that's getting home late at night, you can hear it just purring around. It's beautiful, but at the same time noisy. But that is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Now, if that guy was purposely revving it, then that'd be another question. But he's not. He's getting home. In this next clip, we got a worker's meltdown because they're being recorded whilst doing their job. Happening here because in most cases when it comes to people recording other people, especially when they're doing their job, usually something happens beforehand, and whether or not it's the person behind the camera that's done something to provoke someone is another question. But at the end of the day, you're at your job. I know it sucks, but you kind of have to maintain a certain level of professionalism because here we have some drunken road rage from a Karen.
578, did I hang up?
Yes. She's getting out of the car again.
You've reached 911 emergency for the City of Los Angeles. Do not hang up. Your call will be answered by the next available operator. Please remain on the line. If you hang up and call back, your call will be delayed further. Please
This woman
stay
is
on the
literally
line.
hitting my window right now.
Usted ha llamado al 911 emergencia de la ciudad de Los
Okay, the
Ángeles.
cops over
No
here.
cuelgue.
The cops.
Su llamada será contestada por la próxima operadora disponible. Por favor, permanezca en la línea. Si usted cuelga y vuelve a llamar, su llamada se retrasará más.
They're drunk.
Por favor, quédese en la
They're gonna
línea.
get a DUI.
I think they're drunk.
They're drunk. She's aggressive.
When the operator answers,
Oh my
be
gosh,
prepared.
I can't believe this 911.
What is with people just driving home themselves when they're drunk like this? Like, a genuine question. Why is it ever in anyone's good conscience to just do this? Like, isn't this something that we've completely, like, ostracized as society? Like, hey, no, don't do this. It makes you a horrible person. You probably might die or kill someone in your own actions. Because it is a well-known thing that anyone who ends up accidentally killing someone in their drunken driving, when they've come to the next day, they've, like, legitimately regretted everything about that night beforehand. I don't get why we still do... whatever. Okay, moving on. I really am curious what happened beforehand to cause her to light up like this and want to get out of her car and go start knocking on someone else's window, trying to ask for a fight, because that's going to solve all everyone's problems in this situation. I don't know. Someone insane, I guess. Here we have a pair of teens who are doing some fishing in this little lake-ish area that's in the middle of a neighborhood. Private area blocked off to only people who live in the neighborhood, and the apparent HOA president of this area has come up to shoo them off because apparently he knows everyone in this neighborhood and they don't live here.
Yo, don't touch my rod. Don't touch my rod.
Trespassing on private property.
Don't threaten us.
You're trespassing on
Don't
private
threaten us.
property, young man.
We're waiting for the police to come.
You don't
We're
need
waiting for the
to
police
get
to
out
come.
of here.
Leave. No, we're gonna talk to
Leave.
them. We're gonna talk to them. You
Leave.
threatened us.
He's our president.
You threatened
You want that
us.
phone to go in the lake, young man?
You threatened us.
You want that phone to go in the lake?
Back away
Walk
from
out of here,
him.
boys.
Back
Walk
away
out
from
of
him.
here.
Back
Don't
up.
test me.
Back
Walk
up from
out of
me.
here.
He walked out by Back up from
Get
me.
out of here.
Back up from me.
How'd I take that phone and put it in the lake?
Yeah, then I'll press charges.
For what?
Like assault, what?
For what?
Assault.
Yeah, I'm not assaulting you. Get out of here.
We're just gonna wait. We're not gonna mess with anything.
Get out of here.
We're-
You're fishing in a private lake. Get the hell out of here now.
The cops are coming. We're just waiting for them.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're waiting for them.
You know what? We're going to prosecute. So your parents are going to be real proud of that.
All right.
We're going to prosecute you, and you're going to pay all kinds of money because you're being a dick.
I'm not being a dick.
You are.
Sir, you're the one yelling.
You're on private property,
Sir,
young man.
I'm just
Get
trying to
out of
fish.
here.
You
threatened us, and we walked up. Get out of here. You're on private property. Get out of here.
We just said we wanted to wait.
You touched me earlier. Get out of here. Get out of here. You touched me earlier. Your parents. Wait till I get a hold of your parents.
Call them.
Give me your call them right now.
My phone's dead.
Call them. You call them.
I don't
Call
feel
your
like
parents.
this. I'll just talk
Let's
to
call
the
the parents.
police. I'm gonna just talk to the police.
You don't even know their number. Your parents live in this neighborhood?
Don't worry about that.
Hey, listen, he knows everybody in here.
He said he
said
did,
his
but I
last
think
name's
he's lying.
Smith. Do you know any Smith lives in here? No. Okay, so what's your real name, buddy?
I'm not
What's
telling.
your name?
I'll tell the police that. I'm not telling y'all that.
Wait, what's the
You
problem?
don't live in here.
Okay, we're just gonna wait till the police.
He knows everybody
We're
that
waiting
lives
for the
in here.
police.
He's the president. He's lived here for years. And there's no Smith that lives in here.
We could stop fishing, but like we're just gonna wait for the police.
You don't live in here.
We're gonna wait for the
He
police to be
knows
here.
every family in here.
We're just gonna wait for the police.
Douchebags from-
I mean, really.
Where you guys from, man?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Well, your parents would be proud of you. Why don't you send me that video? I'll send them and show you what a fine young man they're raising.
And
Yeah,
what
yeah,
a
but
fine
you're
young man, your
pressing-
parents raised you pressing up on some 15-year-old boys.
Yeah, why are you pressing on
Get in my
15-year-olds?
fucking face.
Can I just get this out of the way? Two wrongs don't make a right. Just because you believe they're trespassing into the communal lake land area that the neighborhood gets to use doesn't mean you get to walk up to them and attempt to break their rod and threaten to throw their phones in the water when they start recording your manic episode. And again, you just believe they're trespassing because you don't know them. And apparently you're the president of this area, so you know everybody, little Mr. Dictator over here. But of course, that's not always going to be the case. Heck, these kids might just be family of people who actually live here and are not trespassing in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. And then you're just doing a crime for no good reason because you're just so far up your own ass you don't realize these type of things. Those knees are clearly not Tennessee strong. Bit weak in the knees there, man. Your shirt looking good, but your knees ain't so much, buddy. And also, just a bit of a funny side note, because this clip has gone somewhat viral across the internet has tracked down his Facebook account, and I'm assuming that he's deleted his Facebook account at this point. I'm assuming the internet's going to do everything they can to kind of ruin his day a little bit here. Maybe his life. I think that'd be a touch too far, but hey, he's an old boomer who doesn't like kids having fun. So, screw him, I suppose. Here we have a Karen arguing in the middle of the road with someone else who I believe is in the car. Either way, she's blocking the road for other people, and it turns out that there's someone else around who doesn't like that either.
Can you stop? Just go. He's complaining. Look at this here. Oh, they're gonna arrest us. Jesus. Oh, these are police here. He was here to save the day. Get the frick out of here.
Karma, swiftly served again. Well, not really. She gets to walk away from this, but hey, the police are there to stop the situation from escalating unnecessary or causing annoyance by just having that person standing there for God knows how long they're going to do that for. Here we have a guy playing the classic Australian sport, man versus bird.
Oh my God, bro!
Want more context of what I'm meaning? Just search up Australian magpies. That's all the knowledge you'll need. Here we have a Karen who makes a pretty terrible attempt at stealing and gets caught in the act.
No, I'm not taking them off. I don't give a f about taking shit off. You crazy as hell. I'm not thank you. Since y'all want to let me out, okay. Give my shoes too. Give me, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take my shoes. Y'all so petty. You can f my face. Y'all just want to be with around me. Y'all so thirsty. Boy, you locking me out.
I don't got nothing to do with this shit, but I'm making sure I'm protected. I ain't touch you, but I recorded it. They can pay me $5,000 right now, and I give them the footage.
That's harassment charge. Y'all stealing from me, that's another charge. Shit, we can go. Y'all talking y'all social, right? Y'all touching on me, y'all feeling on my body. What are you talking about? Get me out of here. You feeling on my body, sir. I feel right. What are you talking about? Feeling on my body, not letting me out the store. Already walking me.
We trying to go though, man. Pay for it.
He locked my shit. Sir, they already owe me money.
I don't know nothing about none of that. I'm just trying to go, man. Well, the police just got come.
I don't give a f.
They rolled by. How the f they missed the store?
Oh, and FYI, in America, if you have a reasonable belief that someone has stolen something as a manager or someone in a high authority position in the store, you can lock them inside. As long as you don't physically touch them or assault them in any way, you can lock them inside and stop them from leaving. And I don't know about you, but I don't think there's any better proof than the person wearing merchandise from this store that they're still yet to pay for and they're still attempting to leave. I don't know about you, but I think that's good proof that she's making an attempt to steal something? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Wonder what the police are going to say when they get there. Unfortunately, we don't have that information, but I think it's pretty cut and dry considering she's still wearing clothes that she hasn't paid for. In this next clip, we've got a Karen at McDonald's who has no idea how to be nice towards the minimum wage workers.
Brandon, go. Huh? You too, thank you. Go.
You want to see my bank?
I don't care.
I thought so. Yo, stay out of my business. Yeah. Call the cops, bro. Go. Who called the cops, bro? Okay, because that's a false accusation. Do you want to see my receipt? I showed you right here. Yeah. Okay. Hello, miss. Huh? Here you go, guys.
Does anybody want to verify this so Grimace is happy? I mean, you don't want to piss off Grimace. Huh? Here's my receipt, yo. Come here, bro, come here. Brother, hi. Yo, bro. High top face, come here. You want to see it?
They don't care about your receipt after you've done insulted her. You need to just go.
Hey, yo, calm down, straight fuck my friend, man. Yo, okay? All right, man, I thought so. So next time, you know what you're talking about before you accuse somebody of some like that, okay? You work at McDonald's, okay? I'm retired and I'm 45. I don't got work. You want to see it? Just shut your mouth next time. Shit, fuck out here. Hey, yo, there's nobody back there that can deal with this. Calm down. Bitch, I train jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai, homie. Professional fighters. I train with pros, nigga. I thought so.
Give me the phone, because he's talking about who are you, bro? Hey, what's your record? Can I Google you, bro? You know?
Now, whilst I would like to know what this guy's what happened before this clip occurred, because he's accusing them of potentially doing some form of racist profiling or something along those lines, something wrong or something along those lines. Either way, I don't think it matters too much when this guy's just sitting here trying to go like, you see my bank account, you see it here, you see this proof, you see my receipt, I'm retired at 45, bitch, you're still at McDonald's, bitch. It's like, at that point, no one's gonna fucking listen to you. If you're going to start throwing insults and bragging about your current position in life, it is like the thing that will immediately shoot anyone else from just acknowledging your existence, and at that point, it's time to fucking leave. Here we have a worker who's refusing to let this customer in to buy some food. What's the reason behind it? We're not 100% sure. Let's watch the clip.
And
what issues again?
Stop recording.
In the state of Washington, I can record anything I want to.
I'm done.
So why can't I come here?
Sir, I'm asking you.
So I haven't cursed anyone. I buy food here every day. Why can't I come into your store?
Sir,
I'm gonna come regardless because I haven't done anything to your location.
Do I really have to call the police?
Yeah, call them because I want to know why I can't come in your location anymore. I've done nothing to her, but her employee came next door to get a job, and I gave her a job because she was crying because she has 4 kids.
Okay.
I come over here every day and spend money with your location.
You're telling me different things than what she's telling me?
Because she's lying. Because as an area, you're supposed to do investigating before you say a paying customer that spends money in your location every day can't come back to your location.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Right, and I'm going to. So I am at a Jersey Mike's in Tukwila, Washington, and I'm being refused service because she said that she's uncomfortable, the manager here, and I've done nothing but come in here and pay every day.
So there's a few different things that we can interpret from this clip depending on how you want to look at it. You can either look at it as it's as simple as that any business has a right to refuse service to someone without a proper reason to it. That technically is a thing, depending on your state. But it's like one of those things where, I wouldn't exactly hold water to that one. It can still get some staff in trouble and things on those lines. But moving furthermore to the actual stuff here. So, from what I perceive from what the guy says, he's offered a job to one of the employees who's working in the store. I'm either to an employee or a customer who's always in the store. I'm more leaning on the fact it's an employee because the employee is not enjoying this job or potentially not enjoying this job, not looking to enjoy the job and doesn't look happy. So he's offered a job elsewhere for this person, and the manager's not happy about that and decides to not let this guy in the store for the foreseeable future for that reason. Or B, it's a customer who's in there regularly who he offered a job to into the actual store, offered a job to, and the customer may have been uncomfortable with that or something along those lines, and that's why the manager's not letting them in. I don't know, this one's very weird. I'd like to give the benefit of the doubt to the manager themselves, but I also know that bosses and managers can be extremely petty assholes when it comes to potentially having their employees go to a different job. I remember distinctively when I was at one job and I was getting ready to move to another one, I couldn't have my shift extended because I said, I'm sorry, I'm busy. He asked what I'm doing, and I just said, I've got a shift elsewhere to go to, and he lost his absolute shite at me for having a second job to maintain a somewhat reasonable income for myself. I know bosses can be extremely petty like that, so this could be one of those situations, or it could be that the guy behind the camera may have actually done something to warrant not being allowed in. Either way, it's too ambiguous. There's no clear answer here. You can interpret this in multiple different ways and still be going along the right track of what could have happened here. In this first clip, we've got a truck driver who's at the office waiting to get his load unloaded, and then we have another employee from this office coming out to harass the truck driver. For what reason, we don't know. Here's the clip.
What kind of stuff is this? I called the whole day. I've been calling the whole day.
What door are you at?
I'll 72.
Thank you.
I'll bring it back.
Excuse me, sir. Off my property.
You touching me? Stop touching me.
Out of my
Stop
door
touching
now.
me. Stop touching me.
You
touching me. See how you touching me? Leave my paper alone. You touching my stuff. You see this? Stop touching my stuff. Stop touching my stuff. I'm not holding you. Leave my kid alone. Leave my kid alone. You leave my kid. Thank you.
Get out. Stand over there. You are not professional.
I'm over here.
My premises now. Don't do that. Now you are over.
I'm standing over here.
You will not be unloaded here.
Thank you. You see?
I am not going to have him disrupting my whole work here.
But you're
Period.
About him being professional. You also.
Yes, I am very professional. I have never in my life done this. Come back to my window and handle your business, please.
You just touched me. You just touched me. I need to report. I need to report. No, I need to report for that. I need a report. I need a report.
All you want. Go
I need. Look what you did to my paper.
I don't care about the paper.
I need a report, please.
You will not be unloaded.
I need a police report. Matter of fact, let me call the police because you just.
I think this goes without saying, but no matter how unprofessional someone's acting in a workplace, it doesn't give you a reason to put your hands on them in any way, shape, or form. Unless they do so first, then you're defending yourself, but by claiming they're being unprofessional and then trying to pull them out by grabbing them and pulling them along, you're just therefore being unprofessional yourself, and you don't really win in that situation. Furthermore than that, it also gives them the ability to, well, charge you with assault if they really want to, considering they're recording it. It'd be very flipping petty, but doesn't stop people from doing other things that are very petty. Here we have a very interesting clip. So apparently what happened prior to this is that this guy's 15-year-old stepdaughter came in the store, brought something, and apparently one of the store clerks kissed her hand for some odd reason. Anyhow, here we witness a bit of the father's reaction as well as the development of the story in where it goes.
Call him. Call the police. Call him. Say to run the camera.
Bro, trust me, bro.
Tell him to come up here.
No, bro, please trust me. I will not do that thing.
Which one of you motherfuckers did it?
No, bro.
Turn that off. Tell the
Hey,
police to
look
get up
here.
here.
We were good or not. You know how.
No, we ain't good. Ain't nobody good with me to touch my daughter.
I didn't get it, bro. Why would I?
Tell him
do
to
that?
run the camera.
Coming from other country, I would do that.
Tell him to run the camera. Yeah, you other country motherfuckers is weird. Since you calling the police, tell him to come on, mother. Come on. And I ain't taking shit. Call him. Say run that guy. Call him. Say run that camera. No, I don't trust you. Call him. Call him. Tell him to run the mother camera. Cause guess what? You going to jail for kissing my goddamn hand, mother. Guess what? Whatever one of you just did it, you going to jail. Yeah, we gonna see. What your boy back there deleting the footage from the cameras?
No, he will not do that.
You weird mother.
Bro, we are not doing
Okay.
that. No money.
People might need to stop especially harassing people's children when they come in the store.
Take me.
What they word at? I don't
Don't delete no footage.
Can I
Don't
not get
delete
out?
the footage. Oh, you want to talk now? So which one of you did it? My stepdaughter was up here. She said the guy behind the counter was over here kissing her hand. She is underage. She is 15 years old.
So who did it?
So who did it?
If I did, trust me, my intentions are nothing like that.
Oh, so now
So
it's
it was
if I
you.
did, my
So it was
intentions
you.
weren't like that.
So it
But
was
guess
you.
what? When the police come to get me,
It
they're
was you.
taking your ass to jail too.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. I'm thinking,
No, it's locked.
No, bro, please.
You going to jail. Right with it.
Destruction of property, all shit. You ain't gotta do all that. We ain't not in prison anymore, Damon.
There is nothing like that, sir.
Put your hands out. Put them out.
Nothing like that, sir. Please trust me. Unlock the door to go to police.
Unlock the door. The police here. It's unlocked. Oh, I know this officer. Open it. Come on, straight. I was trying to help you out.
It's unlocked, sir.
Who do that? Y'all some mother nasty ass weird motherfucker though. Who the do that? Would you want somebody to do that to your daughter? He said
Shouldn't
it's
have
open,
touched
but
my
it's
daughter.
You weird ass motherfucker. Always trying to somebody kids and shit.
Her hand. Run their cameras back. Run that camera. She's underage and he was up here kissing on her hand.
Okay, hold on. This, y'all from,
You already know. You know me. I said, I know this
think about
officer. Yeah,
when I was-
yeah, it's me.
Yeah, he was kissing on my
Then,
No, they was just customers in here.
okay, y'all go ahead and,
Y'all go ahead.
Get off, bro.
No, go ahead. Take your stuff and go. Take your stuff and go. Y'all got some
Call
free shit.
Dwayne and tell him to
Y'all
bail
better
me
get
out.
some free shit and go. Get some free shit and go.
You heard me, Dad? You heard me?
What happened?
Call Dwayne and tell him to bail me out of the stand.
Okay, I will.
And tell him to
I gotta
tell-
record though.
And tell him to tell the
If
show
he do any problem with you, you go for police.
Shut the f talking. Shut the f up talking. Shut the f up talking.
stop.
I'm not. I'm going that way.
No, you can sit right there.
Oh, okay.
Just stop.
Well, I sit right there.
You cook out diesel.
Yes, sir, I ain't no fighter right here.
It's locked. I can't get it. Okay.
Stand up, bro. Put your palms together.
Run that cameras. They ain't to talk to my stepdaughter. She around the corner. I'll go to jail for this.
I know, okay.
I don't give a play with my kids.
Y'all go. Walk out. It do not. It is not.
My stepdaughter just told me that the guy behind the counter was kissing on her hand.
Didn't want to let her hand go while she trying to pay for her stuff.
She ain't number.
What happened? The maid, but she came in the stove.
No, talk to me. Talk to me.
She came in the stove, and the man, like behind the counter or whatever, was kissing on her hand. Didn't want to let her hand go when she was trying to pay for her stuff.
When was this?
Just a few minutes ago. That's
Not too long ago. When I pulled up to the house, they told me.
Okay. Who was with her?
Her, my
stepmother,
her best friend, my daughter, and her best friend. They was together.
Any adult?
No adult.
Oh, so they just walked up here or something?
Yes.
From the house?
And they
Yes.
15 and 16.
Yes.
Gotcha. Where they at now?
They at home.
Okay.
And then this motherfucker gonna say,
Hey, look.
If I did it, I didn't have no bad intention.
Can you go get
My kids?
Yeah, and bring it back up
Yeah,
here.
put my phone in your so
I got it.
No,
My
put it in my
phone.
pocket.
I got your phone.
No, take my phone.
I got your phone.
No, let me get it. I'm sorry.
How you gonna get it? You ain't got no hands.
Put it in my pocket.
I have to take it. You can't have your phone on you.
No, I know, but if they take me to jail.
You want your phone with you?
Yeah, so when I get out, I can call. That's what I'm saying.
Go get her and bring it back
I'm
so
gonna
we
get her,
can
bring
get
her back.
statements and all of that.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Rough. If I'm completely honest, it's one of those things where I would say that this is definitely not how you should handle something like this, but at the end of the day, I can understand why this would be how you'd choose to handle it. I'm not a parent myself, so I will never understand the pure emotion behind, like, your kids and stuff along those lines, but I can vaguely understand how this would happen. It's... again, I would say this would not be the way you'd go about it, because you've now probably copped yourself a bunch of charges for just the sheer destruction of property that you've caused here. And maybe, hopefully, the guy who ultimately admitted to, yes, he kissed his daughter's hand for some odd reason, will at least get something. I don't know what, though, because it also depends on another thing. Like, think about it for a moment. We didn't get to see the girl at all. Like, who knows? It could be someone who looks a lot older for their age. I'm not saying that would make it right. I'm just saying that could be a possibility. It could be something that gets this person off with a very light, non-existent thing. Heck, they might not even get in trouble at all, because it'd be just like, okay, that's weird, don't do it again. But it depends on what they get from the possible camera footage that apparently exists of this. It's just not a fun situation to be in whatsoever. Yeah. In this clip, we got another Karen belittling retail workers because apparently they've got nothing better to do. But this time around, someone attempts to help the retail worker. When they do that, this Karen calls in her husband apparently to try to deal with this.
I'm gonna call and talk to her tomorrow because this is the worst service I've ever had, and I've been with Verizon. I've been with Verizon for 5 years, so I never had customer service like this. You can if you want to. I'm sorry, what? Was I talking to you?
Doesn't matter.
Have you been standing here?
Yeah.
Do you have any clue what's going on?
I do.
Shut the f up.
Can you leave?
How about no?
I can call the cops.
I don't care who you call.
Okay.
Because
Would you like me
literally,
to call the police?
all I sat there and said was that I'm going to call her tomorrow because this is terrible. When literally I said I could go to another carrier because I've done this before. All they did was hand me SIM cards. You say, and you could. Like, that's bad customer service. That's not.
And you're not listening to me.
Sir, whenever you don't work here and I'm not talking to you.
I'm trying to give you your options. You're not accepting what we can do. Go ahead.
You speak when spoken to.
Go ahead.
Like I said. Anyways, can you please come in here and address this idiot talking to me?
So,
Thank you. I absolutely cannot because I was speaking to you and you need to step out of my way because literally standing in front of me and trying to be rude is not necessary.
Back up.
Hey,
how you want to handle it? Huh? She talking about white big dog.
Okay,
he wasn't shit talking.
Huh? She told me partner.
Absolutely.
Huh?
Standing
She told
in
me
front of
boss.
me, telling me as if I'm not standing here.
Huh?
Let's go. But I'm going to address Ashley. Is that her name?
Yes, ma'am.
Because all I did was come in here and ask you for SIM cards, and your attitude was completely shitty. And then you sitting here trying to tell me about my attitude.
We're not able to.
I did after you told me about my attitude. You're not my father nor my husband. I don't need your opinion. And then to come step right in front of me as if I'm not speaking and I was addressing him. Get some business about yourself.
Now talk this.
Piss on yourself.
Now talk this.
You were the one being incredibly disrespectful that entire time to both of them.
He
did nothing to you.
Don't care. I
He
was
did
talking
neither
to him
one of them. He's trying to help you and he won't listen.
He wasn't helping me. He wasn't listening to me because
He
from the
was.
time I
He was
walked
trying
in
to
here, he
help
tried to tell me that I ordered a phone I didn't order.
You were the one not
So like I
listening
said,
to his help. Who are you?
I'm sorry, but that's just goddamn ridiculous. You just can't handle dealing with this type of stuff on your own, so someone comes in to help the retail worker because you're just being a bit of an asshole. So you decide to call up your boyfriend to come on in to be this talking asshole to start going off at the retail worker for no particular reason. I can guarantee that you probably didn't tell the full story to your partner there, and you just made up enough of a lie to make it so that he'd be upset for you and go off at these people, which is the dumbest shit. And I just love the additional thing that she's just like, oh, what, you're talking to me? Nah, you talk when you be spoken to. Nah, just like no actual, what type of person are you? You just lack any respect for anyone. In this next clip, we seem to have a pair of Karens having an absolute barking match.
Bitch, I'm black. What the fuck it gotta do with fucking native? What people take my fuck the fuck back. Get the fuck back. Fuck your goddamn dead ass fucking dog. Bitch, fuck you. Listen, that's why your stupid ass
Oh.
Off. Did one of them just pull out a flipping taser in the middle of all that and they still continue going on? And secondly, there's clearly someone more in the wrong than the other, but considering the lack of context, I'm just going to call both of them Karens because they're just going off at each other for some reason. Here we have an interesting one here. So this person is trying to get into this apartment complex, but they don't have a way to access it themselves. They apparently live with their boyfriend, or their boyfriend lives in this apartment complex, but apparently either his phone is dead or turned off, so he won't pick up the phone. She is sitting here claiming that that's what she's going to do, but apparently there's been other issues of people stealing packages from this apartment complex. Here's a clip.
Packages? Why the f*** I need to steal some packages? Why do I need to steal some packages, bro? Matter of fact, you can get me in. I can show you my apartment if that makes you feel any better. Does that make you feel better if we walk together?
No.
No?
Because of your reaction right now?
Bro, I just told you I'm having a stressful day.
Okay.
I just told you that.
Stressful days.
Okay, that's great, but you're asking me for my apartment number? Like, who are you? I know you're human.
Somebody who lives here.
I live here too, babe.
But you just said that you don't and your boyfriend
lives here. My boyfriend lives here. His phone is off. Why can't you understand? I can literally walk to you with my apartment and I can show you where I live. Literally, I'm about to have a mental breakdown. I'm just trying to get in. I'm trying to use the bathroom. Look, I live here. I'm not lying.
Okay, but your reaction
Dude,
just shows
what reaction?
otherwise.
What are you?
You just went from crying to like insane.
You are literally a narcissist. You're an evil. I know you're recording me right now. You're a weirdo for that.
No, I'm not protecting myself.
Protecting yourself?
And I'm going to send it to the apartment manager, and I'm going to let him know your attitude.
Go ahead. You're a weirdo.
That's fine.
That's what you are. You're a weirdo.
Okay.
I live here.
That's okay.
Weird ass bitch.
That's okay.
This is quite interesting to say the least. I mean, in general situations, if a person actually lived at this apartment complex, then wouldn't there be some form of general management number you can call if you forget your key or lose your key or do something along those lines? Because it's probably happened more than once or twice. But then I suppose in this situation, she doesn't live here herself. She just claims that her boyfriend lives here, and if he's not currently responding to the phone, then I'm sorry, tough luck. You're just going to have to wait. No one who doesn't know you is going to be willing to let you in, considering that this apartment complex has a bit of an issue with people stealing packages. I think you just had a lose-lose there, man. You're just going to have to patiently wait it out until your boyfriend wakes up and picks up the phone, or until it has some power to it so he can pick up the phone. Or this is just an outright lie, and you're just trying to get in so you can, I don't know, steal some packages. This clip is massive. So the basis of the story here is that in this drive-thru, this guy's car potentially broke down or something along those lines. Basically, he can't move the car currently because something went wrong. Anyhow, the manager of this store decides to, after potentially some time, I don't know how much time has elapsed since the car stopped working, And since this clip starts recording, either way, it doesn't particularly matter in this case because we cut into the clip where the manager is going on a massive tirade. Here's the clips.
Because you don't tell me what the that's why I need to you a young ass boy compared to me. Shut the
amateur.
Well, whatever. I'm older than you. Please believe
And
me.
you working as
So what? Damn right, bitch. Where the working at? Where you working at? Your ass don't even want to be here. Take your ass to Mexico. The I'm working at Jack. Bitch, I'm making way more money than you do. And I have my own business. I have this place to you. Get this raggedy my drive through your bifo mother. Huh? Your bifo mother. Do you know what that means?
Shit, I don't know.
Take no asses off so you can it.
Oh, what else? You want to be racist too? You want to be racist too?
Whatever. I don't have to be racist.
Yeah.
I already told you.
What?
Mexican, get the my goddamn.
You told me to go back to Mexico,
Go
right?
back to Mexico.
Huh? Say it again. Say it louder.
Whatever.
Say it louder.
Bye.
Say it louder. Say it louder.
Mexico. I just tell me
Man, I was born here. You know that, right?
Well, whatever. Get the
I was born here.
Shut up.
I was born here.
You can't even say born. I was born here, not born here.
So?
That don't even make a difference. Yeah, please get these people food so I can get on.
See your manager, right?
Don't worry about it. The GM gonna come up here. He works than me.
Oh, that's great. Get the GM over here. What, they're gonna be more racist than you?
Boy, please, you can try that racist car all the want to.
You're the one that says the
I said go back to Mexico. They got shit racist.
Man, you keep saying it still. You keep still saying it. Nah, the motor's locked. The motor's locked. We can't move the car for whatever reason. Yeah. Did she really ask y'all to come and help y'all? Come and help us or no?
No, she said she's gonna call the tow truck. She never said my boat. Oh, she just got my hair in there.
Let me see. Her right there being so racist, so mean. Yeah, I know. I can't record you. I can't record you. Telling me to go back to Mexico? Man. You should go viral today, viral tonight. Viral today, viral
That means
tonight.
y'all need to call a tow truck.
What you say? To go back to Mexico,
Y'all
right?
need to call a tow truck and get your off of this damn property. You stopping my business. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you. You have a good one.
But y'all even in the wrong on right. Move your car.
We trying. Don't you see we trying?
How you trying? The transmission not working. I can tell by he moving it back and forth. It's not going in there good.
Okay.
That means you need to push this in neutral and get out my window.
Be able to push it.
Why you can't? Well, you need to call a tow truck.
Okay.
Because you stopping our business.
We're trying to find any other solution.
Well, you
over
been born down here. You ain't
over
got a
here
solution.
being so disrespectful,
Whatever. Find your
being
solution.
racist.
I don't have to. Racist is not the word, boo boo. Get your car out of my drive-thru.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling
And
you.
I'm trying to. What you said, this was coming too? And this is the manager here on too much of Zaxby's, lying and everything. Trying to do whatever solution over here, yelling at her, being disrespectful. She's on the phone trying to find a tow truck too, man. Oh, keep going, keep going. It is a problem. Too many what? Say it again. Okay then. Do it. You can go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, that's her. She keeps banging on the door. She's the manager.
She's the manager.
You're kidding me. Hey, how much are we to get? So, can I get your address?
Yes, sir.
She's the manager.
You're kidding me about this being the manager. Y'all call the police?
Yo, we did. We did.
I'll find someone else.
You're kidding. This is the manager?
Yeah. See, this.
This the same one that was person on the phone?
Yeah.
I called the police already.
And she works here?
She's the manager.
They said she's the She's manager. the manager?
I've been trying to call her. Nobody
would even answer the phone. What? I hope y'all were recording her.
Oh, we were. We still are.
Ooh, if she has a job tomorrow, I'm gonna.
Oh, she ain't gonna have no more job. After this, she's not gonna have a job.
My dad.
Yeah, you can't only go in here.
No.
Nah, the car is stuck.
Whatever, and they're not able to do that. So when they get here, they get an attitude with me. Now I need an officer, somebody to come move them. Or
Nobody even got an attitude with you. You the first one to call an attitude with us. Being racist, calling me to go back to Mexico, telling me I got more Mexican people coming out the way. Can't even say nothing. You just literally said, you're gonna throw something in my face. I never said it was war star. But hopefully tomorrow you ain't got no job.
She better not, and anybody else who said anything.
Oh, exactly.
They were saying stuff too.
And I can record you. And you were being racist. You was being racist. Got it all on video. Got it all on video. Got it all on video.
I'm so mad. She told me. I said, Mom, if I'm on video, I'm gonna get you because I got a stocking cap
No,
on
you're
my
fine.
head. If this lady is working tomorrow, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna see if I can open it back up. For
Oh, yeah, I know.
what? For what? She should really just go home. Okay. Man, why don't you just go home?
Hey, you know you messed up.
Yeah. She knows she messed up.
You know you messed up.
30, 60. Why she keep opening the door?
You know you messed up. You know you messed up.
You're not gonna have a job.
Sir, can you move your car?
Now you're changing your attitude. Now you're changing your attitude. Exactly.
Why not? I'm the manager here. I'm gonna be working here tomorrow. Whatever.
You better not be here tomorrow. Go find another job. Go find another.
You must be mad at me because Joe. Get a life. Get a life. I'm gonna be here from now until there. You can say whatever the want to.
You're mad at you because of
that. I don't give a
You're
Bye.
a manager?
Bye.
A manager?
That's what I said. You're a manager?
And you.
Customer service?
Whatever. Bye.
Customer service? Who taught you that? Who taught you that? I'm glad I don't act like that.
I know, right?
I know what.
So glad.
When Richard County get here, they'll move your car for you. You
got this on video?
I got this all on video. Everything's on video.
Wow. I'm not one of it. I just... Do not. Don't go here. This racist lady. Hey, come on, sir. Can you move your car? That's what you contact. You wouldn't hire supposed to do? Yes. This lady is working here. What are the best spoken on?
Oh, no, you good, you good. You're not in the video. Now she's getting people to block her.
Jessica, but they weren't saying anything?
No, they were. She's like, that's my voice to go up and
Wow. I don't even know what to say here. That was just insane to just listen through. Like, just watching through that entire clip, there was so much to unpack there. Like, what in the world? Oh, and yeah, you could probably bet your ass that once this clip starts circulating online that she is most likely going to lose her job, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. People losing their jobs sucks, but if this is how you're going to act when you are in your position, then maybe that's deserved. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. I doubt it, but maybe I am. Still, this entire clip was completely insane. In this clip here, we've got a customer who was supposedly being extremely irate prior to the clip here, was going off at the workers, was swearing, all that extra stuff, and supposedly have only decided to cut to this point here where we see the clip cuts in after the worker starts going off at him because the worker finally snapped. Unfortunately, we have no idea the true length of this story, considering that the other customer here decides to go with the other guy's direction, and the manager doesn't seem to be too willing to talk.
You can't talk to me like that.
Any type of way. I don't care. You can't talk to me.
Why are you swearing at me?
Why are you swearing at me?
You're on camera. Say hi.
On camera.
Good. Oh, you just swung at me?
Shit, yeah?
Yeah?
You and your camera.
Yeah, I'm calling Burger King head office, and you're responsible for this. You're not taking action. Give me my money and my food, please.
Yeah, we're stepping in.
You're on camera.
I don't care. Just because I work at Burger King doesn't mean this should happen. It should not happen. It doesn't matter.
Don't worry, I'll contact. What's your name? Mila?
Yeah, you're recording me.
Where's your name tag? That's right there. You should
You
have
got her
it.
all on tape. You just have to report her. She didn't step in to report
No.
or take care of her employees.
This is going on YouTube. This is going everywhere.
So you want to walk her? No, no one stood in to take care of anyone.
Yeah, the manager didn't take
There was
action.
no customer service taken care of.
Where's my food? What, are you going to spit in it now?
Yeah, exactly.
Killing innocent, you kill innocent people in Afghanistan, and then you come here and try to treat your people.
Who the said I was in Afghanistan? This
While
girl-
you're in the army
You're
and
stupid.
all this is not what they
This
do
is
in
going to head
Afghanistan,
off.
I personally think something did happen beforehand that the customer's chosen to cut out, whether it be an aggressive ask for a refund or whether it just be what I said before, where he was actually being aggressively irate, swearing at the workers, and the workers just snapped. But we can't confirm that, unfortunately. So what are your thoughts? Do you think that happened? Because it seems like it to me, because this seems to be an extreme reaction to a customer. And considering the supposed manager there isn't exactly trying to stop this, it seems, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right that this happened exactly the way that it's being presented by the footage itself. In this clip, we got a lady who somehow manages to knock the mirror off of a parked car, and when she realizes what she's done, she picks up the mirror from the other car, puts it in her car, and disappears.
Yeah, I was at a client's house. I come out after working. My car is in the state that it's in. And I'm like, what the heck happened, right? So I go check the security footage from their cameras. And lo and behold, some car hit me, silver car. And that's pretty much all I had to work with. The first things first, I filed a police report. Then I called every body shop and mechanic in town and let them know the situation. I told everybody around town what was going on. I put it on Facebook and every neighborhood watch group I could find. It was getting a decent amount of attention, but I know ultimately no one was going to help me unless I did this myself. It even got to the point where yesterday I made flyers with screenshots of their vehicle and a little write-up of what happened, and I was passing them out to everybody in that neighborhood because I knew someone in that small community had to know who this lady was. So a car was driving down the road. I flag him down and hand him one of the flyers. And he says, "Hey man, I just saw a silver Highlander around the corner. You want me to take you where that is?" And I was like, "Dude, please." And this is what happened. Well. Would you look at this? A little self-investigation action. And I found you. Look, it looks like they're going on a trip too. Not too quick. Not before I get your information, sir. Hey, I appreciate you, sir. You are the man. Let's find out exactly what she has to say.
Let's see what she gonna do.
She might freak out.
Maybe.
That's you. Yeah, we got a little problem here.
Okay.
So the other day, this young man's car got hit, and look what we found.
Yeah, and I don't know how it
on camera.
hit me.
No, you hit it.
Ma'am, we have it on camera.
Well, I was hoping I tried to.
We have it on camera. Everything's you're caught. I don't know why you try to run. Why wouldn't you just give us? Why wouldn't you just give us your phone number? Why wouldn't you?
I went around and I went.
You nailed me. It's on camera, and then you came back and took my mirror off the ground. Why?
Well, I wasn't sure what to
I'm a tutor and a teacher, and I can't afford this stuff. Why would you do this to me?
I for 2 days I couldn't figure out what to do.
Why wouldn't you just stop right then and give a phone number?
You have your license, your registration, and all that good stuff. We need to go out of your car. All right?
Yeah. So what do you? I will do anything. I've been so upset about this. I can't tell you.
Really, you could have came right back to the house and said something if you were that upset.
Nobody here.
Really? You couldn't leave a note or a phone number.
Did you see me? I went around and
Couldn't leave a note or a phone number. They've got security cameras everywhere that you didn't go back.
Well, you make me feel better. Okay, just tell me what you want me to do.
It's up to him at this point.
I would love for you to arrest her. You could do that.
You have to get a warrant for that. So.
All right, I would love for that to happen. She hit and ran me and stole my property.
I went back.
She stole my mirror from my car.
I have your mirror. It's downstairs.
Oh, you have my mirror, so now she's admitting to taking my mirror.
Well, I didn't know what to do.
Thank you very much. I'd really appreciate if I could press charges of you.
Your license, registration.
I will bring it. We're leaving tomorrow morning.
I could tell you were trying to escape. I saw your new luggage rack up there.
I have been upset
and you've been hiding your car in the garage, haven't you?
We always put our car in the
It's okay.
Can we just go get your license stuff?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I'm glad you came.
Oh, you're glad. I'm glad I found you, ma'am, before you left.
I kept saying to my husband, when are they going to come? Because I didn't know what to do.
Oh.
Jesus, I am being honest.
I'm going to stand here.
I don't think you'll ever believe me, but I really mean.
I have a video of you hitting my car and then coming back and deliberately picking everything up.
And I thought maybe you hit me.
Let's go down to the car. There's no way you thought that.
The car was parked.
I thought I didn't hit you.
The video is clear as day. He can show it to you too.
Yeah, you can watch
I
it.
believe
You want to see it? It's on Facebook too. You're going viral. Yeah. This one's gonna too.
I believe every word you say. I do.
I don't think you believe your own words, ma'am.
Excuse me. I don't think I've ever lied in my life.
You just said that. It's okay.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I'm not gonna argue. This case is closed.
And I finally did throw it in the dumpster because I really thought somebody had thrown something at me. I had no idea.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
What? Just saying.
Like I said, man, there's a clear video. I mean.
Oh, I'm glad there is.
Yeah, there's an open case report.
I don't disagree.
He's filed a report with the sheriff's office over here.
Right here. Well.
Well, your car's out front, right?
Yeah, your car's not in the garage.
Oh, okay. Well, here I am.
Because you can't fit it anymore with the new luggage rack on there because you're going on your big trip.
Yeah, right. That's right. Thank you. I am sorry. My husband and I pondered over it. I didn't know what happened.
I'll tell you what we can do. We could trade cars right now. You want to just give me your car and you take mine? I'd be happy with that deal.
You want this car?
Yeah. I'll take that car and you take mine.
It's just about to be sold.
I know you probably thought mine was like too crappy to get fixed. That's probably why you just fled the scene, right?
I never even saw your car.
It's okay. I'm not trying to get near you, ma'am.
Oh, God.
Hello, are you you're the dad or the husband?
Yeah.
I really appreciate you. What's up?
Who are you?
I'm the person who your wife hit.
Hit you personally?
She hit my car on Wednesday.
Okay.
Where
Can you back up a little bit?
No.
Sir, this guy's getting really close to me for some reason.
No. Tell him to
Step away from him.
Tell
He can
him.
record all he wants.
This is for my own protection. I don't know if you have weapons or anything like that.
Ma'am, can you give your license, your registration, please, sir?
So all in all, case closed. She's gonna have to appear in criminal court for the crime of hit and run, which is very illegal here in the state of Florida.
You know, the moment that she said, "Oh, I thought something hit me," I literally lost it when I was watching the clip back. It's just like, "Oh, this car's not moving. Oh, that means it must have hit me." It doesn't make sense that I've just said that, but I'm saying it anyway because I don't want to feel like the person who did something wrong here. Bro, you hit a parked car. Is there any other way to really tell you this? You hit a parked car, regardless of how that car was parked. The fact that it was a car that was not moving, you're more so in the wrong than anybody else can ever be so, because it wasn't moving. You were, they weren't, the car, no one was at the car. That was just brilliant. Yeah, okay. Oh, some people.